Ladies and gentlemen, we're back again. Hopefully we end up with the 300-400 viewers we had. But I'm gonna...
Well, after that game, you'll have about 12.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mark Boyle.
Wakey, wakey.
Yeah. What was some of the questions? So I was asking Mark there. So it was a lot of chalk marks on the cue ball. So Liam must be using some kind of mad chalk these days.
Super glue chalk he's using because it's sticking to the cue ball.
Super blue.
Honestly, I've never seen it as bad. There was one. It was actually like a blue dot the size of about 9 mil, and it was actually laughable. That's why I took the white off Firenze after he picked up to show the guys in the crowd because they were asking. And then obviously every shot he plays there's a bit of chalk that sticks to the cue ball, so it must be, I don't know, a bit of damp chalk, or it's just I don't know, but Liam loves it. He says it's great chalk, so I need to give it a shot.
I know. It reminds me years ago, Maxie, he used to use a black chalk and the cue ball was just black dots every single party, and he used to laugh at you getting the referee to clean the white every single shot you were going to play. But everybody was asking on the chat function, wondering what was going on. But
right, there's a white ball getting cleaned already. That must be the one shot Liam's played. If he broke, did he break this game?
That's something that I probably just missed, but I think Liam
Stevie,
did.
you should know this.
Me and you were talking when we came in. That's the one shot I missed. Is it Kamui?
I don't care, but it starts with an S and ends in E.
I think that might exactly. I mean, you just seen Scott getting the cue ball clean, so that might be something we see quite a bit of. So Liam did break. It's just been pointed out there. So, I don't blame Scott. Then if it's marking the white, it's going to annoy you.
All I'm going to say is when the pool party finals on, it's banned.
I'm
kidding on.
The thing is, there's obviously been certain chalks that were actually banned in here a while ago. Not just because they were really, really cheap, kind of nasty chalks and they were marking the table, but then they started handing out, because the cloth's blue, they were handing out the blue triangle chalk. But
right.
That's a really dark blue.
Yeah.
And the table had more dark blue lines on it than anything else. So they were thinking that the light coloured stuff was going to mark it more, but it turned out, obviously, that was even worse. So it was making me wonder what cue. I mean, I was using, when I was playing a bit of 9-ball, the Predator chalk, and it's really dark blue. It's good chalk, but it's really, really dark, and it does mark the cue ball. So, and that's obviously one of the better kind of American pool chalks, but it's making me wonder what he's using.
Yeah, Woody's saying ban the blue cloth. No, the blue cloth's brilliant when it's new.
Yeah, it is.
It's only really poor when it's after like the cushions start pinging and that, but when it's new and kept well. But that's another thing, the chalk affects the cloth.
Definitely.
If you use like the chalk that goes onto the cue ball and onto the cloth, it's just going to ruin the table. That's why most people use the better quality chalks like these days, because it's better for the table. You don't get all these crazy bounces. That's
it. I use Triangle Pro, and it was one of the things I thought, do you know what, I'm going to give it a try. Actually, somebody gave me it. I mean, do you know what, I'll try it.
Do you not need to be a pro to use that stuff?
Mate,
no.
Well, that's the plan. I thought if I got that, I would automatically get pro status, but it never worked
A lot
way.
of people think that I'll buy a £15 bit of chalk, it'll make me better.
That's it, exactly. But I quite like it. It doesn't mark the cue ball, doesn't mark the table. I mean, it lasts for ages. It's good stuff, but I think it's each to their own. But I agree with you. There's some chalks are just ridiculous. They really are. But whatever Liam's doing, he was laughing at it.
He's going to snooker himself. Oh, he's okay.
He's
It's pulled up. He's got a wee bit lucky there, but after sitting about for 2 hours, he deserves that wee bit of luck.
I actually said to him there, how long was that you were waiting? And he looked at me with a pure straight face and went, just the 2 hours 45 minutes, mate.
And 33 seconds.
And then just looked back round to the table and potted a few balls.
That's the thing. This tournament's been a disaster for. I don't know if it's been the scheduling or just the slow play, or a bit of both.
I think it's just been quite unfortunate that one side of the draw, and it came from today, because obviously all the guys, including yourself, that came back for the quarterfinals.
Yeah, we came at 3 o'clock. Maybe we should have came a bit later.
Definitely.
But it still wouldn't have made...
No, it wouldn't.
Because I actually went home.
I says that, even if you came in at 6 o'clock, it wouldn't have made any difference. There was one match that probably set the game in motion, or set the day in motion, was Ryan against Billy Neal, Ryan Davey and Billy Neal, and the match took, I think it was just under 3 hours, something like that. But it was a tight game, both of them. Renzi watched quite a bit of it, and obviously he was checking. He done a kind of to see if every shot was within the black ball minute rule kind of thing.
Yeah.
And he said for everything that they watched, it was well within that. It was averaging about 45 seconds, so there was
That's
no
a good
worrying
shot.
in how they were playing the game. So, but that match lasted about 3 hours, and there was just a chain reaction after that. So it just seemed to set the rest of the day in motion, and we are where we are right now with Scott taking a finish to go one frame up.
Yeah, it's a good finish. Fraser in the chat was saying the Triangle Pro is one of the messiest chalks ever.
Well, I find that
It's your fault, Stevie.
I find that insane, because that's what I use, Fraser. I use it, and I've never ever seen a mark anywhere.
Apart from one sitting next to you.
I use the light coloured one. I know there's two different ones. There's a dark one and a light one. But I mean, I've been
Would you
using
use
it.
the dark one?
The light one I use.
Oh, right, okay.
But I've been using it now. Here's the thing. I've been using it for probably 3-4 years. And I've never once played in a match where my opponent or myself has had to get the cue ball cleaned or pick any marks off the table or the cue ball or anything like that. So somebody would have said something before now if it was marking or doing stuff like that. So, but I don't know. Maybe I've just got lucky with the box of blocks that I've got, but it seems to be brand new.
Well, that's good. If it's not marking the cue ball and not making a mess, then it's what you're winning.
Exactly, mate. Exactly.
And you like it.
That's the thing. Probably more than anything, I like it.
So Liam did break that frame. So that was where that mark on the cue ball came from.
Does Liam use a break cue? Is it maybe on his breaking cue, or does he use his own cue?
I think he uses his own cue. No, he's only got his own cue.
Right. I was just wondering there. I remember playing in here. I think it was Jack Park. I was playing young Jack, and he used a different cue. Obviously, he had a break cue, but he used two different chalks. He had one, he says it didn't stick to his playing cue, but it stuck to his break cue, and the other one, so he had two different chalks for the two cues. And I thought, right, fair enough, but I was just wondering there if Liam was maybe using a break cue with a different chalk.
Fraser, was that the Triangle Pro chalk you're talking about with John Higgins? Or was it the...
Just a triangle.
Aye. So Gibbsies came up dry there, so Liam's at the table. And I think he'll go reds here.
With the break cue chalk guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he must have got it in the black market. I got mine for a reputable seller.
He's using the dark stuff. He's on the dark side.
I noticed there is too. I just someone actually gave me a block here. It was just one of the days I need a bit of chalk.
Oh, was that a freebie?
And I got to using it, and I thought that's good. But then when I went to order it, I seen and I went, that's not the same chalk I was using. It's a totally different colour. It was like really dark green. So I typed in light green, found it, and it is really, really light. You know what I mean? It is really light, and to the sense where you don't really notice it so much. So I don't know. Maybe it's just made slightly different, but it's been good for me.
He's going to take this one up the cushion first, and then the one at the top end of the table, and then in the middle of the top end of the table, and come down the table for the last four remaining reds. So this looks straightforward, but
top of the table, bottom four.
Yep. The only kind of tricky-ish one is the one below the black. You know, you've got to land nice on that.
Yep.
But apart from that, it's quite a straightforward finish. You would like to, after the pot sees two reds, land on the one below the black, and that'll be perfect. But if it doesn't, it's not the end of the world.
It's maybe what he's thinking.
Yeah.
If he can get on that, it's going to give him a few options. And I'll open the finish up for him if he can get on it early, and you see he's looking at it right now.
And you can play it in a way to nudge a wee yellow away as well, so the black goes into the bottom left easier, or into the right middle. Make it a bit easy for him.
The good thing for Liam here is he's got options.
Yep.
I think he's played it that way. It looks to me like he's left that angle deliberately so he can just come through the gap between the red over the right middle and the black.
The two options are speed and up.
They are the two options.
I'm kidding on. I wind him up about it all the time. He winds me up about it all the time as well.
I've actually spoke to Liam, and there's been times I've been commentating on certain matches, and the chat function is full of people saying I can't watch this, I would never pay to watch all that kind of stuff.
But you've got to understand, if for this game to grow, you need the viewers.
No, exactly.
So if you're not going to entertain the viewers,
no, it's massive. That's
that's
massive.
the only way the game's going to get bigger. If you don't entertain the viewers, it's going to stick the same forever.
I think the thing that's baffled me is he plays to the shot clock so well.
Yeah, or he's got it to a T. I think his average shot time is 57.2 seconds.
It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible how he does it. He times it to perfection.
So he's not breaking any rules, so you can't fault him.
No, exactly. It's just
It's a good shot. So he's got
the demeanour and the way he does it and the way he it just, to a lot of people it's quite robotic and it can be, maybe they think it's boring, but a lot of the time it's perfect.
But the biggest thing with this game is composure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so if you've not got composure, you're all over the place. So to control your emotions and your body, like when you're under pressure, that's the hardest part, and staying focused.
Now there's a question for you, mate. Is it hard to stay focused when your opponent is using dodgy chalk?
You just need to clean the cue ball. So I would say the worst thing about any other player is how long they take on a finish, because it affects your rhythm as well. It's not just only the match rhythm it will affect, so you want a game to flow. I know you'll get a couple of shots or a couple of frames. It might be you might need to think about it a bit more often, but once you've got a road map finish, you should flow through it, instead of stop start up and down, but it's all in the head. A lot of people overthink stuff.
We were actually speaking about that on here earlier. I mentioned my game against Dan Davey the other day, last week. It was the first real match I'd played with an actual shot clock, the referee, all the stuff that went with it.
Yeah.
Obviously seen it at the IPA quite a lot, so it was up at this event, and I thought it was amazing. I was in my element. I thought this is the way the game should be played, and I've obviously over the last while I overthink things, and I know I do it at times, but there's no indecision. As soon as you've made whether it's the right decision or not, you need to stick with it. You need to go and play it, and I just think if there's some way we could enforce some kind of time limit to even out our tables. I know it's not easy, but I just think it's a far better game, and it's a hard thing to police right enough.
Big time, yeah. But the only way you can police it, like when I came in today, there was a last 16 match on. I'm like, well, that's going to hold. It's common sense. That's going to hold the tournament up.
Yeah, it is.
Right away. So get that on the shot clock.
100%.
Get the rest of the tournament up with that match up with the rest of the tournament. But obviously they can't do anything about it. So
I heard them speaking about the Constitution, and in the Constitution it states if if one of the players isn't on 3 by the hour mark, the match gets cut. So if you're sitting 2 each after an hour, it stays basically your match can get cut. But if you're 3-0 up, so 3 frames can be played. Obviously you're closer to 7, I get that, but I'm in my head saying why would you cut the match? Just put them on the shot clock. Play the match out and just put them on a shot clock, and it keeps things simple. But cutting one frame in matches that are taking ages, I mean, as I said earlier, it might cut a match by an hour. You never know.
I know.
But
because I came in tonight. I thought the semi-final was still 1st to 7.
I know.
But I came in, it was 1st to 6 because it'd been cut.
Yep.
Which I think it's a shame, because it might be one player that's causing that.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
why should other players suffer because of somebody being slow? Or the game before being slow.
No, that's it, exactly. And we're using the analogy of driving in the middle of the motorway at 20 mile an hour stuff, and Renzi's saying, but the fact of the matter is, regardless of whether it's you or your opponent, the two of you on the same car.
100%, yeah.
So unfortunately, it's the way it goes. But I think bringing the shot, I think the IPA do it brilliant.
We should to be fair, we all talk about what things should happen in that, but we should let the viewers decide.
No, exactly.
Right? Because they're the ones that watch.
They're the ones that watch it, and if it's not for them, then...
So what do the viewers watch? Get on the chat. What do the viewers think that we should bring into the game to make it entertaining?
Aye. On you go, guys. Fill your boots.
Liam's went in off in his break. He done it against me once, but he potted the black. And it's funny, the next frame I got a bit of rub and I said sorry, and I said to him I shouldn't even be sorry because you've never said sorry to me. But right, what's going on? Money matches, right? There's nothing confirmed with money matches, but it would take something big for me to start practicing again for one, because it takes a lot out of you.
Aye.
So it would need to be a big game. But at this present moment, I'm still retired.
Miniature cues, stop clock,
Miniature
shot
cures.
clock.
Right. But how do you spell his name? Celestial. You're banned. Right? That's just a stupid answer. Right? We need proper answers, not stupid answers. Right. Right. Craig's away. We're going to cut the stream now because Craig's going home. He's a part-timer these days. I was Paul
When
no
you
paying
break
your
dry,
wages. No,
nominate.
SPA no paying
Scott,
your wages.
I think you should nominate your colour and pull. I think Breaker should nominate.
No,
That's my opinion.
I think. But it's not your opinion because we're no viewers.
No, I know. I'm just backing him.
No cut breaking.
Throwing
No
a
cut-
bit of
no
weight
cut-
to it.
No, hold you. Right,
Ooh.
get out here. Beat it. I'll cut a break for the break box.
Players should face off before a game. That would be fun.
I think we should do a pool
Oh,
charity.
a charity
boxing.
box. That would
Aye,
be
but
good.
Wait, no, let me think about it. A charity pool boxing night.
Aye, that would be good.
You know, like
Pool
just
players going and boxing
Aye,
against
that's
each
it,
other,
yeah.
raise money for chat. That would be
Yeah.
amazing. That would be amazing. The only thing is we need to be a bit cute because there's a couple of guys that can actually box.
no,
But-
Scott, you can't have that. No nominating colours. If you don't get a ball off the break, you deserve nothing. That's the whole entertaining side of the game. But I like the way you're thinking. I like the way. No, I don't like. Sorry. See if you hit at the start, you can hit an opposite colour onto the other colour,
Yeah.
right? I don't like that. I think it makes the game too easy
Right.
because it opens up your bad ball right away. If you can hit a red onto a yellow and pot the yellow kind of thing, you know. So I think they should take that out. If you're going to pot a red, you've got to hit the red.
Right,
You can't
okay.
hit the yellow onto the red to go reds.
Right, so.
Because that
I
makes it
suppose
that makes it too easy at the start of some frames.
But obviously, if you're the breaker and you break the balls open, I believe that when you win the lag to break first, for instance,
But the lag
you need
should
to
be
have
there.
some kind of advantage.
Yeah, lag's massive. So you've got to have the lag. You've got to have things that mean stuff. Do you know what I mean? So if you don't get a ball off the break, you shouldn't decide what you go because
No,
you
I
don't
see
deserve it.
what Scott's saying about if you break dry. I think if you're
Yeah.
going to nominate, it should be if you breaker nominates full stop, and then that should get the advantage of the break. If you're
know.
going to, you can't have it for one shot and not another.
But then that brings in the excitement part of this game because
No,
it's all
I
about
know.
the break.
Yeah,
the
that's
intense.
it. It's
It's intense. You've got to get a ball off the break.
No,
If-
of course.
If you don't, then if you get if you take that, if you bring that rule in saying you can still nominate if you break, then you've still got control of the table, which I don't like. It's taking it away from the excitement part.
No, that's the joy of the debate, because when you think of having the break, it's obviously a large element because you can break the ball and break them and get a ball. You're no guaranteed you're going to have a finish.
No, but you should only be able to. I think that's why the break's so exciting.
Folk would fudge break. Well, I would actually have that you must have 3 balls past the back line, so that can't happen.
53 balls past the back line. I like what Mark Johnson said. He said pot the black from the break wins. I actually like that rule because then you're so focused on the break. Everybody is watching. They're watching the black.
And then I would also have to have then if the black and the white goes in, you lose the frame
Yeah, why not?
because it can't be one and not the other.
Yeah.
But I don't mind that. I don't mind it. And quite a lot of people have said shot clock.
No, that's a must. I've always said
massive.
that for years.
Do you know what I mean?
Any,
It's massive.
Any pool match that's streamed should have a shot clock.
1,000,000%.
Yeah. But the SPA are dated because they don't have one. They need to get their finger out SPA.
Yeah, it's something that has to happen. I mean,
You need
I'm
to get with the times.
pretty sure we can work something out to get it happening. I understand that obviously at the IPA event in here there was 3 referees and 2 of them were used for the match table, one doing the clock and one doing the actual match and the other one was doing the hall. But
Because you've got to remember, you've got sponsors.
yeah,
So you want to get the viewers up. If there's nothing happening on a table for 2-3 minutes, you're going to get distracted.
Slacky, you've just got your wish. I want you, boy. Me and you, charity boxing match. That's the first match on. That's the heavyweight clash. Let's go.
I was ready to say what weight division. You've just said heavyweight, but that's not heavyweight.
No, it's not
No.
heavyweight. But
What is that? What weight would you call that?
I would be about middleweight. I don't know what
Right,
slack is.
middleweight.
Slack's maybe
Slack's
light
about the
heavy.
same. No, Slack's middleweight.
Aye.
No, that's it. But he's lost a bit, isn't he? Slack.
Aye, no,
He
that's
was looking
it.
good today. Or yesterday. Sorry, Slack.
I know, Mark. I'm too big for slack, innit?
Aye, height-wise. Shot clock, right? Right, we can forget about the shot clock because everybody in the world knows we need a shot clock on
Aye.
the stream. No snookers. Aye, you can get snookers. Sounds like Boyle's likes. No, I don't like international rules. Terrible rules. This what do you call it? You can hit your ball first and pot your opponent's and play safe from it. Don't like that.
And you don't even give away a foul.
That's more.
It's
That's for
just
world
a lose
rules.
a turn, that's
That side,
absurd.
lose a turn shot. That's what it is. People say it's a skillful shot. Nah.
No, it's just a
No.
DF.
Aye, exactly. You're basically playing chess and picking up a piece or throwing a piece away that you want to throw away. Right, so Gibbsy broke there. You got a ball.
It's a decent break.
Yep, the Reds are looking. Both of them are looking good, but I think I fancy the Reds better.
I think Reds probably stand out an easier opening. Can he come behind day too early, Mark, and maybe take the three at the top of the table away first to make life easy for himself?
Yep. What rules? We're playing black ball rules here today or tonight.
Your favourite venue in Scotland and why?
Yep, McGoldricks in Glasgow. Tables have been playing brilliant today. Absolutely brilliant.
Mentioned it over this weekend. The tables are maybe 3 weeks ago done. Numerous events coming up and just always catering for every big event that's coming. It just seems to be setting the bar so high.
Yep, Simon Dixon's nailed it. He says a loss of turn shot is a deliberate foul, which is...
Yeah, it is. It is. Obviously, in our game, we play a type of deliberate foul when we maybe play the fake 2-1. But you know you're giving away two shots. You know you're giving your hand on the table to your opponent in a different manner. They can lift it wide. They're not stuck where they are. So I think you hear people talking about that from the other side, and I think there's so much difference between the two shots that it's not even close. But it is a DF. It's 100% a DF. Scott's made a bit of an error there.
Yeah, he didn't want to clip that red, so he's... Don't know if he'll need to cut the one back on the left. Or has he got to take this one right down the bottom into the bottom right-hand corner? Oh no, you can see that. Yep, you can see the one just by the black. And then stun across to the left-hand cushion to take the Reds into the right middle. Oh, he's not got a hold of the white. That's two shots. He's decelerated a wee bit.
Yeah, he's underhit that.
But that's what happens when you're sitting about for 2 hours and 45 minutes. You lose your arms.
It is. It's mad because that bit of feel that you get from being on the table, being in full flow, and Scott's not had that. He's been sitting watching, and it's not that when you're sitting watching. You've been home. You waited that long. You've been home. Do you know what I mean? So
I went home and done the dishes and tidied up.
And then you come back in, you're expected to play the game. It's definitely not easy.
Took the bins out, fed the dog.
And then where you going? Oh, I'm going back to play my semi-final.
Yeah.
You can't call total snooker if you snookered yourself. Oh, I don't mind that. It's actually not bad.
Good shout.
If you snookered yourself.
But then it turns into a bash, doesn't it, really?
Yeah, I suppose. No more than one bathroom break per match. I don't know how you can maybe force that. If someone needs to go, they need to go. I'm not a fan of that. That's just mad. Would either of you ever pull an opponent up for taking so? Possibly. I mean, I've played a couple of really slow people in the last few weeks, and I didn't actually open my mouth, but after it, I did mention, and I actually mentioned to one of my opponents, and I said, "Look, I can't have that. That was just way out of hand."
No, I pulled Liam up tonight. Right. I said to him, I says, "You taking the pee?" like laughing, And he says, "What?" He says, "I'm not going to hit it unless I feel comfortable." But he's like up and down 4 times, But me and him, we wind each other up all the time, But no, I said to him, and then he sped up, and I was like, "You play better when you speed
100%.
up. You just look so negative, and you just drain. You make it. That's what." There's a lot of players that I noticed at this tournament, right? I'm not going to name names, right? Because everybody knows who they are. Like, you end up, every shot's a pint of blood.
No,
you can't play like that because you end up burning yourself right out. You've got to just, whatever happens. I know there's a few shots you need to put everything into, but then you've got to flow as well. You can't put a pint of blood into every shot because you're going to end up
I like that.
ruining your head, eh? You can't, it's impossible.
I like that. I mean, as you say, before you know it, it's your mentality after that, and mentally it's going to be so draining that
Yeah, you're just going to burn yourself right out.
you would absolutely fry your nut. Playing every single shot, every pool match like that, and do you know what? I'm sitting there listening to you like that's a bit of advice that I maybe need to take at times, because
I'm the same, but I find that a lot when I'm playing a slow player, I drag myself down as well. You know, you end up going slow yourself, and you end up overthinking, and then I play better when I flow.
Aye.
Simple as that. You know, if you start overthinking, walking around the table 3-4 times, you're only doing. Sometimes you do it to compose yourself, right? One or two shots, but not every shot. You can't do it every shot. You don't enjoy it.
No, that's. I actually said on here earlier that game I played, that shot clock. I'll keep going back to that now, because I've set in my own head a kind of standard,
right? And
it was the pace I played at. I felt better for me. It felt I was in just so much more control of my game, and I know I've been nowhere. There's obviously far too many times I'm taking too long and dwelling on shots and overthinking shots, and that's where you need to be. If you're in that kind of flow, it doesn't matter. It's just. You're probably rightly saying, if it goes for you, it goes for you. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Then at least it's not because you've been overthinking everything and dwelling on shots and worried about whether it's, if I get this wrong, but if that happens, and what if I end up there? And the amount of times I've done that, and then I go back to the first shot I play, but I don't commit to it properly. And it's, I take that there as a really good bit of advice for anybody out there, especially me.
You just want to flow rhythm. Whatever happens. Nobody's guaranteed to win an event. There's only going to be one person winning today. So, would you rather have? Enjoy it. Just whatever happens. If you get beat, you get beat. You win.
That's a good way.
There's more to life than pool. You know, you just want to enjoy yourself, have fun. Obviously, play. You want to play, enjoy it. No play to just do your head in. You know.
No, it's actually good because. There's a lot of people who will be listening here right now who have heard me say I've become that desperate to try and win. It's actually
it takes over. It takes over you,
and it's like so there's another tournament passed and another year passed, and it's like so it's consuming you. And Paul Corrigan, Renzi, they're saying, Stevie, you're far too hard on yourself now, and it's killing you. You need to actually just do it as if you're enjoying it, and I'm thinking to myself, I love it. But obviously, in the midst there, I must look like I'm putting myself through hell. And I mean, I actually said to a few people there, if you're not enjoying it, what's the point? But obviously, we all play the game to win. Everybody wants to win. It's no fun getting beat all the time. But you probably, to win at this game, I don't think you can do it looking as if you're getting a bit of roid rage with your, you know what I mean? Your face tensed up, and it's not going to happen.
George, I would say yes and no. Different for different players, but players are obviously just thinking about themselves, and they take longer and they overthink stuff. But there is players that they do it to affect other people's rhythm. Because I know myself, it affects me, you know. But at the end of the day, you've just got to play with the cards you're dealt with, and when you go to the table, just try your best. Yeah, I actually people when you're laughing at.
Cheers, Slack.
Oh, right.
The one with Merlin and
Liam.
I was commentating in that match,
there was one night that Liam had an absolute tap in, and I was like, I could just go up and set the balls up now. You know, I'm not waiting to wait 5 minutes. So I went no, because then it just looks bad when you do stuff like that. You know, you just got to sit there and take it. Sit there and bite your teeth.
I commentated on the match with Liam and Chris, and
did you?
When Chris charged up to the table and I'm sitting in here, but everybody was obviously on the chat, and people going, "Oh, what's happened there? Oh, he's wrecked his head," and I'm sitting here, and I remember getting up and looking out and thinking, I don't know what's happened, but obviously you knew he was just getting so annoyed with.
How's that went in? That shouldn't have went in.
No, he's missed that.
Yep.
But I mean, if it can do it to the great Chris Mellon, it can drive anybody insane.
Big time, because you know yourself, watching Chris, he's a player that just loves to flow. He's just goes for it, flows all the time. You know, he's not one of the dogged players that will fit in, take a minute a shot. You know, he's like 10, 15 seconds a shot.
Exactly.
on a slow day.
Aye, exactly. Morgan, I clocked that when Liam went down as if he was going to play that shot, and I thought, nah, he's at it. And then he actually ended up playing that shot, which was a surprise.
What was that?
When
Was
Liam
that one failure?
when he landed in the kind of area of the pocket, and the shot he's played before now, when he lined it up as if he was going to play it right away, and then obviously he went and played that shot. But
Well, this is going to go 2 each.
yeah, expected no less from Liam here.
Yep. Yeah, it's all mind games with Dunster. I'll tell you straight. It's all mind games.
Yeah, if
Sticky chalk. 4 minutes a shot.
if people think he
it's
doesn't
just-
know what he's doing,
He smiles when I pull him up about it all the time. He knows.
he's all there and
Yeah.
a bit more.
Yep. And the thing is about it, when I practice with him, he's just plays normal. You know, so it is. He's a king of the mind games these days.
You see him in the shot clock at the IPA,
Oh, it's
30
brilliant,
seconds,
aye.
and he's pristine.
Oh, he's got that down to a T
Exactly.
as well.
And he addresses the table at 10, and then he starts feathering on the beat at 5, and then
Yeah.
he cues on either 1 or 2 every time. And I'm like, this is just insane. Every single time, it's like that's his cue to approach the table. That's his.
There's the way getting cleaned again. Yeah. Like it. Like that just looks stupid.
I know.
Right, Renzi, put the glove away. Come on.
He
Get the
says-
gloves on or get a towel
There
at the
was
side of the table. Come on.
one of the matches I was playing in here, I think it was the IPA the other week, and I shouted on to clean the white, and he said, "Here, mate, just go over and get my glove." And I was like, "What?" And I went to put the glove on. He went, "What are you doing, Steve? Give me that." And he just grabs the glove and wipes the ball. What is the point in having that glove?
A wee glove flapping about the table, eh? Looks so professional. You imagine tuning in and seeing that, right?
Oh, mate, I know. Top whistler in the Scottish pool scene. And he's got the flappy glove. Oh, Paddy taught me.
Renzi Jr. laughing, love it.
Paddy taught me everything, Slack. Everything. The only thing he didn't teach me is that cue action he's got with that finger.
Cheers, Simon. It's not often you get me in the commentary, but it's good fun when you've got Stevie here. When I seen Stevie and he was like, he's commentating himself, oh, let's go.
Oh, I had to.
Stevie's good.
That's his class. It's not very often that I get joined by people that aren't lunatics.
Well, wait, give me a couple of drinks and you.
Yeah, Shawn Michael came in and what was his second word, Simon? Second word, swearing.
All right, okay.
And I'm going, I apologise if any
Yes.
kids are watching. Or,
Yeah.
they're all good. They're all good.
Renzi better. Who's breaking here? It'll be Liam, so he better check these balls are perfect. Do you think Liam will check the pack?
I think the odds are on.
Certainty, isn't it? He's going to check these.
I mean,
Maybe it's because it's Renzi. He might trust Renzi. He obviously trusts the big man.
there you go. There's no debating that Dunster is a good player but deliberately slow. I mean, Mark's just hit the nail right in the head there. He's he knows what he's doing. He's just there and a bit more. He's just one of the guys.
The reds are the balls, and it's just a case of opening up the 2 on the left hand side, and then getting on the last one at the top there. That's only 2 problems here.
Yeah, that's his last ball.
Yep.
Just looking at it right
pointed
away.
it, yep.
Yep.
That's
Find
what you
that
do
gap.
when you go to the table, Stevie. You look at the problems, how you can solve them as early as possible. The only shot here, because he should break these 2 out with this red that he's going to play in the left corner, because he just wants to nudge into them. But the main shot here is getting on the last red,
Yeah.
getting the proper angle to get up there. That's the only problem he's got in this frame.
Would you be mapping out? Obviously, you know that's your last ball, right? So that's your problem. Are you looking and saying what one of these balls is the easiest or the best to get to that?
I
And
would
then
say-
going from there.
I would say, see the 2 yellows in the middle of the table, see the red
The one
next
to
to
the
that.
right.
Leave your natural angle, so you're potting that in the top
And
left.
heading towards the right hand side
Yep.
of the table.
Your cue ball's going naturally over to the right hand cushion and back off. It's a natural angle you want to leave. See basically where that red is below it, just a wee touch to the right of that. Is that a plant at the top? This could be a plant. He could be playing here. This is a bit dangerous, unless it's poker straight. because you're just bringing the white back about 2 inches, 2-3 inches for the red into the right middle,
Aye.
and then that red that you're hitting first here,
It's going to get
it's
into the
going
left middle, innit?
it's going to stick. It's going to stick where that red is, and now.
It looks like it has to make this.
Oh,
Oh,
it
it
was
flies
fine.
in.
Aye.
Absolutely flies in.
That was perfect. Right, so Stevie, do you think he'll leave that red I was talking about?
I think that's the reason why I was asking, because I think that was the obvious ball to get on that last, but
Or he might even
Looking
leave the one in
for-
the left middle now. See the one that's...
the one that he's closest to,
Yeah, he might leave that, because he might just leave himself in the side cushion here.
and he can just basically drift across.
Yep, natural angle over. And you're playing for like the bulk line. See the bulk line in the cushion?
Yep.
That's where you're playing. Just land on that, you're perfect.
So there you go, guys. Anyone out there looking for the perfect pattern plate? He's got options here. He's got the one to the left middle and the one to the left top corner. All mind games. Some people
Well,
having a different opinion on it.
John's got a good point. He says, slow play has never annoyed me. I honestly couldn't care less how long it takes him. What matters is it doesn't affect my rhythm on your visit. That's it. But John's he's always gung-ho, straight, just goes for it, and he's
Yeah,
flows.
that's it.
Yep.
John plays the way he plays, and that's it. I suppose, I mean, there's times that I've tried my best at times not to let it get to me. In here's quite good because there's always something on the TV, so you can watch your football or watch your snooker, the golf, whatever might be on TV at the time. But there is times where I go, right, wait a minute here, this is kind of getting out of hand. But it's all right if you're someone like John that doesn't let it get to you. But I must admit, there's times it's annoyed me.
Yep. There's Morgan. He's came on and said, I don't think Liam does it on purpose all the time. So that's obviously making saying he does it sometimes. I know he's got OCD, which is 100%. He likes everything to be perfect. He's £1,000 done it in the past. Nothing wrong with it. Gamesmanship is fine. It is what it is. But the way, look, he's leaving it.
There you go, mate. The exact way.
Gibbsy knows. He knows his score, doesn't he? He knows what he's doing. It's just a case of there's no shot clock, so that you can't. There's no rules. If there was a shot clock to come in, you would still play the same.
No, exactly. That's the thing. I say that to people every single time I'm on here commentating in any match, whether Liam's playing in it or he's maybe coming on next, and people have something to say, and it's this guy plays in a 30-second shot clock, and he does it absolutely pristinely every single time. So it's not that he can't do it, and the fact that he takes that wee bit of time, as Morgan actually said there, he's got a bit of OCD, which you can see that he's trying to be perfect to an extent on every single thing, but you've hit the nail on the head. I've seen him having a wee cheeky smirk every now and again to certain things.
Aye.
So he knows
loves it.
fine well.
Yep. That's what I was thinking. See, like with games that are slow, see, even if a referee goes over and says to the players, because I've noticed that we're doing the events, we've got a 30-second shot clock, but we don't use it all the time.
Yep.
But if I see a game going slow, I'll just shout over, right, guys, remember there's a 30-second shot clock. Just that to put that back in their mind. They speed up.
Yep, exactly.
You know? And then if they don't, then you put them on the clock. But it's a great finish.
The finish is absolutely first class. The plant made life easier, because we're thinking right away had to kick them open. But that's actually a good shout. If the referees were maybe a bit more on it, walk around the place and say, listen guys, we've had a look at your score, the match is a bit slow, need you to speed up. It might just force the issue of some of the guys on the outer tables to just kind of kick into gear a bit. So
because you watch it out, Stevie.
Exactly.
Boom, boom, boom. Next person, away.
Exactly.
Away.
And it keeps everything flowing.
It's flowing.
If you're going to have a crowd watching, that's what they want to see.
See when it comes to like playing in, like, say the IPA, right? There's a shot clock there, right? But what kind of... Oh, you're right. What kind of kills the flow of the game? Sometimes the referees take too long setting the balls up.
Yeah.
You know? Because you don't want to get your viewers switching off, you know? Me talking about it, like, takes forever to set them up.
There we go. I
There
know.
we go.
I'm talking about setting them up, and Renzi's he's not even started yet.
He's not. Where's the glove, Renzi? Where's the glove? Must have heard me. No, but so sometimes setting the balls up, the referees can take a bit long, and it kills the flow of the match as well. So we need to start thinking about keeping it flowing for the viewers. It's all about the viewers.
See, I've always been a big advocate for team pool, right? I love the atmosphere that team pool provides.
100%.
And when you talk about darts, I think, now, this is just me, but imagine having, I don't know, maybe Glasgow v Liverpool, Falkirk v Manchester, big arenas.
Yep.
Now crowds in there singing and chanting, and
Mm-hmm.
now look, the best players being involved in it, not just obviously random guys from the areas, but the best players from the areas. I just think we're missing a trick. We're not trying to grow the team game.
Like a UK counties rather than a Scottish and an English. Because you look at the English, their counties are huge.
Exactly.
I was speaking to Bushy because Bushy wants us to go down and do a qualifier at their counties.
Right.
Like on the Friday night. He says, Mark, there's 300 people in there. I says, and it'll be perfect. He's obviously running the counties, so he's saying 300 and it's bouncing. It's bouncing up here. Look, there's
exactly
8 weekends a year with counties.
I just think that we're missing a trick. We're growing some kind of UK-wide league that could be. I mean, it doesn't need to be. It could be played in one weekend. It could be played over a couple of them. But I just think the game, the atmospheres that can be created at these things. I mean, you could maybe. I think the only way that pool could mimic darts atmosphere-wise is in the team game.
Yeah.
And
but then you need an individual team event to start. Because you look at, like, say, even look at a sport like netball. See the crowds they get?
I know.
And it's team games, like, and it's all areas, and then obviously you've got your national countries. But you've got to start somewhere.
Definitely.
So, right, Stevie, quick one. Reds or yellows?
Reds or yellows?
Quick.
Yellows.
Perfect. That's what I would take.
Yellows.
I'm not saying it's right, but obviously you look where the black is. That automatically makes you think, I want to be reds, but now you're like... I would go yellows every day of the week.
Yeah, I think, he could move
right, shot here, right? 2 in the middle at the top. Right, go up the table and see that yellow at the top. Leave yourself an angle. A natural angle, so you're potting it and bouncing down the table and nudging these reds. Nudging the red away for the black.
And you're going to be on the yellow.
You've got the yellow in the middle.
Yeah.
You've got the yellow in the middle.
You could have yellow at the middle, yellow at the bottom.
Yeah.
And then middle, bottom.
Well, it's clearing the bottom away first. Bit surprised with that. But... because that ball would have been a good...
I suppose if he was to move that red, which I don't think he can now, if he could move that red, he would have had the black into the right middle, but...
Yeah, do you think he's going to punch this off the yellow and move the yellow up the table? So it's easier to get on the red up the top?
It's maybe not a bad shot, actually.
And then nudge the yellow below
it at the same time.
Aye, so you're leaving the white where that yellow is.
He's got options, but the last thing you would have wanted is the 4 yellows over the one right middle pocket, but...
Yeah, we've noticed with the music at the pool parties, it's brilliant. You need a bit of music.
Oh, definitely.
A good DJ.
Music
if
creates
you know it,
atmosphere.
if anybody knows a good DJ, give me a shout.
It creates an atmosphere, music, doesn't it? And if you can get people singing and dancing, all of a sudden you've created a bit of magic, and then everything else just kind of falls into place. So that night we had in here was absolutely class, and I know the one the other night was phenomenal in here as well.
Brilliant. Brilliant. It's just going so well. I can't complain, but it's all gearing up nicely for the grand finals. So we'll see how that goes. It's going to be our first one, but we'll see what happens.
It'll be class, mate. I'm looking forward to it.
Right, Liam's on the red, so do you think... me being me, I'd have played this red here next to the black and nudged away the other red. But then you're not really on much if you don't land on that red.
Yeah, I don't know if
you've moved.
Has he got any other shot? He's not on the outside red of the 3, so I don't know if he's got anything else. He's looking up the table right enough, but...
No other mega shot he's got is a plant.
Yeah, exactly, the plant.
But I think that's the only shot he's got. He's got... Oh.
Can they hear us? Can they hear us?
Right, Dunster. Dunster, you've got this one to play. Just gear up. They can actually hear us. That's terrible.
Didn't think we were talking that loud.
No. Getting carried away in here.
I was wondering what Renzi was laughing at, and then Liam was having a laugh himself right enough, so I heard him shouting, "What shot will I play?"
Scottish pool guy, you've hit the nail on the head. What do you think about this, Stevie? Right, see, a guy sets the balls up, right? You might have put the triangle in the shoot or under the table.
I put it in the shoot every time.
what happens when they put it on the floor
Does my head in.
and you walk around and you just see it? I feel like volleying it.
Mate, it does my head in. Do you know, the
That's
first few...
sorry. That's a good shot Liam's played there, by the way.
That's a great shot.
Yeah.
There's a few times I've actually... And I'll put it in the shoot and I'll lift the kind of ratting cloth.
Yeah.
And I'll look at them as I drop the ratting cloth as if to say that's where it goes.
Yeah.
And then the next frame they might throw it under again, and then after that I kick it away under. I just go, I'm not. That's it. It's gone as far under as I can
Fit
kick it. Oh, it does my head in. Does my head so much.
Oh, I've got a big list of notes that annoy me. What's another one?
Opponents leaving the chalk on
on
the
the table.
Oh, mate.
Oh, no. There's a worse one than that. Leaving their chalk on the table upside down.
And oh no, the chalk marks and the bits of dust that's all over the table.
Oh, leaving your chalk upside down, man. I want to throw it away.
Mate, it does my head in, man. Some of the things that people do, and I can't help but think they know what they're doing here.
Yeah, 100%.
And some of them, you move it from side to, and they go, "Oh, sorry about that, mate. I'll get that."
They want me to explode.
Oh, there's so many things, but
maybe one day we should turn up, Stevie, and just do everything to annoy everybody else.
Mate,
Do you want
that's
to do
it,
it just
exactly.
for the next tournament, right? We're just turning up, chalk upside down,
Every
triangle,
single-
anywhere we want. We'll just what else can we do to annoy everybody?
just that's it. Take the triangle, and we'll just stick it over the table,
yeah.
out the way. Chalk. Take a couple of extra bits of chalk and just sit them at every corner of the table and say that's just in case I'm at that side. I don't need to go and get that. But
Yeah.
some of it is so annoying. I'm trying to think of some of the other things that people do. The cases as well. Do you know some of the guys that leave their... So if people put it underneath the table, fair enough.
Yeah.
There's guys that actually put it at the outside of the feet. And,
yeah. Aye.
and I'm like-
and you're walking, you end up kicking it.
yeah,
so,
and they've
aye.
got it opened up with a brake queue in it, and you're like, that's in the road.
Yeah.
And you don't want to move someone's or
Kick
kick
it.
someone's
Yeah.
kind of... And it's... some of the frustrating stuff people do is just... fries my loaf.
I'm trying to think about other stuff.
I've thrown someone's chalk off the table.
You should just put it down the
You're
pocket.
giving all your secrets away. Could just imagine the next time Morgan's playing any of the two A's.
Tell you what, I'm going to steal Liam's chalk. I'm going to throw that in the bin.
Liam's chalk. I want to know what he's playing with. I want to know what chalk it is.
Aye, so we can ban it. Oh, he's got it. That's good. Right, it's all about this. Oh, wait now. Scott's got a shot here to get rid of this red. Natural angle to just nudge the red out the way. That's on top of the black, and then everything goes. So Scott's got a good chance to go 4-2 up.
Here's Jamie. So Jamie Smith is Scottish pool guy.
Yep.
I actually spoke to a guy about it, and the triangle for the Supreme tables. So it's got wings on it, right? I know that sounds mad, but it's kind of opened at the edges, and the way it goes into the chute, it folds down, so you don't have to move it to get the balls out, to get the cue ball out if it goes in or off. You don't have to do anything. You can actually get into the whole chute with it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't get in the road or anything like that. So I know people think now it maybe annoy you maybe in the way, but it's actually made for that chute.
Yeah, it's...
I've got my notes out.
Right, you have Morgan.
I'm the best pool player that's ever lived.
Bill Dick, 360. He's a 360, Bill.
You've got your second name right, Chief.
His Bill should be big.
It's Kamui Roku.
Kamui bin. It should be terrible. Every shot sticks to the cue ball.
Someone actually said earlier it might have been Kamui, so there you go. Most annoying, you miss that first shot. Clearly still open table, and the boy goes still open.
That's a good one, Scott.
I do that every now and again, but I'm maybe not watching, and I look at the table and go, doesn't look as if anything's down here, but I hate asking it. I hate saying is it still open. I actually hate doing that, so there might be certain people that do it because they're at it, but I'm not a fan of doing it. It's just maybe I've maybe not been looking or looked away. You know what I hate? I hate your opponent sitting on their phone.
Oh, that's a big no-no.
That does my head in. I think that's so disrespectful. Yeah. I don't know if you remember at Newcastle, I think it was the Worlds, and Bronny shouted over the microphone that if anyone caught on their phone during the match will be docked frames. and it was because a few people complained about it.
It's like etiquette, isn't it? You know, it's I can't. I was running a wee bit too far. I'll need to nip this to get back over to the cushion. There you
Oh,
go.
it's good that well.
These tables, you can do that on these tables.
Aye.
You can get a wee bit extra bite.
That shot he's just played, I was playing in the Edinburgh Open, and I had a shot very similar, and it ended up nowhere near where I thought I was going to get to. It was on the Hainsworth match.
Yep.
And I'm like, as much as I love Hainsworth match, we don't play on it enough these days. So everything, even the table I'm on in the Gart Craig, has got this cloth now. And that shot, and I'm like, how did that end up there? I was absolutely baffled, and it's that cloth, you can play that shot so well.
By the way, that black goes into the right middle, so he's just got to a wee natural angle right onto the side cushion.
Do we need to rewind this? I already said that.
Oh, did you? Sorry, mate. I was too busy thinking about people annoying me at the table.
No, I said it was actually Liam that when Liam slid off the red, he obviously opened it up. I said before, if that red moves away, that black will get in the right middle.
Right, okay, sorry. I wasn't paying attention, sorry.
I'm just not important enough for Mark to listen to here.
I'm too busy thinking about guys leaving their chalk upside down. What was I going to say? Morgan said he gets the chalk for free, so that doesn't surprise me. So he doesn't need to pay 50 pence.
Aye, that's
Ryan. Well, David, I think it's maybe Davey, sat on the YouTube chat when he was playing Dunster. Last one of those I watched. He had nothing else to do. I was actually contemplating that myself tonight. Go to the chat and see what they're saying.
There was one of the... It was a game in here. Gio done it. Gio did it last week at the IPA in one of his games.
Oh, man.
And he was actually sitting in the chair in the...
Oh, what's he done? Oh, he's got away with that. He should get this.
Nice. He took a chance there.
Yep. Because on these tables you don't get the grip right away. It will slide a wee bit before you get any grip. But he's got away with one.
Ryan Davey was answering questions live in the chat.
That's class.
And Gio was doing it. Gio's came on and went, gives a shout out Stevie while I'm sitting here waiting to play my shot.
I know we laugh about it, about being it. Oh, there's a glove. Way. We laugh about it, like people, like obviously on the chat and stuff like that, but they're on their phone. But
exactly.
At the end of the day, but you're sitting there demented.
I mean, I think it's obviously I was playing Big Colin. Colin McKechnie. He was on watching the pool every single night, and he's always full of compliments for everything that happens. But I was playing him last week, and a few people said to me, mate, I was doing my head, and every time I looked round when he was playing you, he was on his phone. And I said, no, I know. I mean, it can be a bit annoying, but I was just playing pool. But there was times where I would sit down next to him, and he would look at me and go, oh, is it me to go? Put his phone down and then go up. So he wasn't even looking at the table at all, do you know what I mean? But listen, each to their own. I suppose if you're getting beat, it'll annoy you more, but...
Yeah, but it shouldn't have happened.
No, it shouldn't. Second best side player on planet who? Mark loves guys telling him. Sledgehammer.
Oh, he's got one.
He's got one.
And the yellows are... Is that right? Yellow? Nah. Reds. But it's... there's a wee bit of work here.
Yeah, it's the...
Yeah, no, Lee Killen. Yep, great guy. Not seen him in a wee while though, I think.
He's down south,
Down
isn't he?
south, yep. He's still playing, I think.
He was actually in Rab's team a year ago. Well, over a year ago in Brid. The team that won, the B team.
I think Liam's going to think about this one for a wee bit.
Yeah, this could take a few.
The yellows are good.
Jordan Parkinson, how you doing, mate?
Lee Killen's known as the best in the south. Where's the south? South? Oh. Where is he playing his pool now? Goobsy's not underrated.
No up here anyway.
Nah.
This could take a while, guys, because
Yeah.
Liam will be mapping out every eventuality in his
Yeah.
mind right now.
I think if he goes, takes the one in the middle and plays a double on the one on the cushion, opens up a wee bit and runs into that yellow below it, and then they all go. That's the only
Yeah.
finish I can see here. But 4-2 down, it adds a wee bit of pressure on it. But he's, don't know what he's looking there.
Nah,
Nah, he's got to play the double. He's got
very
to get
tough
it away.
one.
Yep.
What?
He's got to take the one into the left middle and then play the back double and bring the yellow that's below the red out a wee bit.
Yep.
And he's guaranteed to land on something.
The thing is, I think he's got to go yellows because although he can play the red and the top off the yellow and try and open the two, it's the one in between the yellows as well. There's just so much. There's actually so much work to do in both sets.
Yeah. But if you do that with the yellows at the start,
Yeah, that's.
yeah. But I don't.
Yeah, he seems to like this.
I don't like
Really
this.
tough pot and kick straight away.
Might be nudging the red out the way. Yeah. Didn't like that unless that goes middle. But then he's got that. He's just tying that yellow up. It's below the red now a wee bit.
Is he maybe on the bottom yellow right away? It's getting on that one, as you said. It's tied up now. Stevie Walker, Jordan.
It's no Stevie Walker. It's Ali McCoist.
Walker the Talker, a.k.a. McCoy's from Wish.
Big AC/DC. Bet you get that all the time now. Eh?
Oh, mate, constant.
You gonna get a tattoo?
Oh, might be. Can't be about AC/DC, man. It's not that every time I see it, I say that same phrase.
Yeah, I know. You can't help yourself.
What do you think he's playing here?
Gave
he
up.
got to try
I
and
gave
go
up 20 minutes ago.
Has he got to try and ghost that into the middle? And
Yeah, he's going to drop that, and then he's going to take the yellow into the bottom right, the bottom yellow into the bottom right, and come across and take that yellow to the left of that into the top right. There you go.
there you go.
That's what I think he's going to play. Because that yellow's going in the top right.
Baldy Goose. What's all that about Slacky?
Well, he's won this boxing match.
Mark, when's the next pool party? You need to get to one.
It's not the worst result, to be fair. Not really left much, unless you can get that one in the top. Next pool party, we are in Liverpool, down at McNamara's on Friday night. Saturday, we're in the break room in Wrexham. The week after that, what date are we on? That'll be
That'll be the second week in July.
middle of July. So we're in Shooters on the Friday. Shooters in Kilmarnock. Friday the 12th. On the 13th, we're in Pockets Paisley.
Oh, Pockets Paisley.
Yeah,
I seen
we've
that the other day.
just added that there.
Seen that the
Maxie
other
was
day.
looking for one, so we're down there. Look, that'll be a good day. Or a good night, sorry. So busy couple of weeks ahead, but we've only got about 8 qualifiers left. And then it's the grand finals. So we've got the other places we've got still is Legends over at Fishcross.
Aye.
Legends up in Aberdeen. And Corner Pocket.
Corner Pocket. Dalkeith.
That's the last qualifiers there. That's good because I think he's left that on now. But still a wee bit of work for Liam for that bottom left yellow.
Yeah, he didn't leave Scott much there.
Scott was just trying to take the bag to make it a bit more awkward.
The break room in Wrexham. Johnny Roberts. It's his kind of neck of the woods, isn't it?
Yeah, it's his place, yeah. Shaping up to be a good one.
They'll be good.
McNamara's will be good as well because I was down there about a month ago.
That's right.
That's it looks a good club, a busy club, you know.
You popped in there, didn't you, in the
Yeah.
way to somewhere else? That's right.
I
We
was
seen the pictures.
I was going down to Bushy's club in Wales
That's
for his
right.
qualifier, and
Oh, that's right. I seen you
Aye.
swapped the t-shirts with Marcy.
swapped the t-shirt. It was a bit.
Oh, that's
It was
class.
a bit a tight fit on me.
Oh, that was
I'm
class.
telling you, what a laugh it is. What a laugh. The Lola, the qualifiers are open to everybody, but the main event is all qualifiers and sponsored players. So you've got to get in a qualifier really to get into the main event. At the weekend there, We had Gary McLaughlin, he won the qualifier, and Christine Graham, she won the light stick game, so she got a place. Listen to this, right? So what we do in the light stick game, we've got 10 prizes.
That's
so
right.
I've put them on a bit of paper, right? Different bits of paper. We fold them up. I shuffled them, right? Chris shuffled them. Karen shuffled them. And then we randomly put them in different envelopes. Right, so you've got 10 envelopes. Prizes for a hoodie, to cash, to vouchers, to the grand final place. Christine won the light stick game. Pick number 3. She opened it. Grand final place. Brilliant.
That's
You
incredible.
couldn't make it up. Laura's best pal.
That's class.
Yeah,
Absolutely class.
You can't make it. You can't. Some of the stuff that's happened, you just can't make it up. You know. So, that's a great shot, William. That's a great shot. So he's opened up everything. I think I'll be taking the one at the bottom right now.
Scottish Q Sports can't wait to retire. You can't retire, mate. You're setting the bar now.
Retire for what? Playing pool? Pablo, what is a pool party? Go on to Facebook, Lola's pool party, and have a wee gander.
Jordan, same thing. If you go onto Facebook to Lola's Pool Party, you'll find all the details and how to enter and stuff like that.
Just a bit of fun. Fun event for everybody. One frame shootout. Just a bit of fun. But there's bingo on it as well. John McGinn won £500 at the bingo
there
as
you
well on Friday night. So
And the grand final prize is?
£20,000.
There you go, guys. I mean, I don't know if it gets much better than that.
Well,
one
next year's going to be.
Well, there you go.
Be more.
Next year's going to be even more, but you need to be in this year first.
Yep, okay, we'll get this one first, and then people know about it once the grand final happens. And then, but just like anything else, we just play on feedback and
That's
we
it.
try and grow it.
That's fantastic. And into the bargain, guys, great amounts of money going to help charities
Yep.
that are in desperate need. So, I mean, when you're killing so many birds with the one stone,
Yeah, we support local charities, and obviously the main one's Strathcarn Hospice.
phenomenal, mate.
Just phenomenal people. So Liam's got this one. He's going to clear this one away and take the yellow into the middle next. It's a good shot. It's perfect.
Yeah, brilliant shot.
So the only problem really is getting on the black, but it's not really a problem, is it?
Yeah, no, we all knew what Liam was going to do there about 10 minutes before he did it.
What are you trying to say, Stevie?
He just, I mean,
Yeah, Stevie's commentating at the grand final. He is the main man. He can pick his team.
Slacky, you're welcome to join me, son. If you
Yep.
can't win a qualifier, you can sit next to me.
Stevie's the main man, and then he'll pick his team to come in and out, kind of basically,
Yep.
you know. So he'll be calling the shots on the day for the commentary. We'll get a bit of the people that, or we should ask the chat to see who they want in as well.
Aye, that's a
And
good
with you.
idea. Who would you guys out there, who do you think would be good? And don't hit it with some crazy names.
Aye, just in general, even for the SPA,
That's it.
anything.
For
'cause
good people that maybe can have a bit of banter and just be good fun. Because it's one of the, I mean, it's a phenomenal event, but it is massive amounts of fun. So we're going to need to keep it light-hearted, good fun.
Yeah.
And
Because at the end of the day, right, we're all love pool. We want
Exactly.
to see every pool event grow. It's not just like basically mine or SPA, IPA, whatever you want. We just want pool.
exactly.
Tierney talks. Tierney is funny. He is
Aye.
funny, but I don't know. It would be.
Yeah.
It's-
You might end up finding him with finger marks on his neck.
we might have. There might only be one pool party if Tierney gets involved.
See, Slack. Getting Stevie to commentate is a master stroke. Everyone will want to be at the venue, so they don't need to listen to him.
It's a good one, Slack.
I like that, Tish.
Aye. He's definitely wanting this he's wanting this fight, isn't he? That's a good shot, William. So it'll be 4-3 with Goobsy to break next.
Goobsy to break next. And a massive break it's going to be because
They're the kind of frames that hurt a wee bit when you've got
Yeah.
a wee chance to. Oh, there's a glove back out. I'm gonna get Renzi a towel so he can get a towel to wipe that cue ball.
a nice new white towel, Renzi,
Yep.
coming your way.
Yep.
Get Lola's pool party printed in the
I've
bottom.
got
of it,
one.
mate.
I've
There
got
you
one
go.
with his name written on it.
There you go.
There we go. It's a shame Renzi will not be at the grand finals because he's in Marmaris. He's on holiday. He's allowed a holiday now and again.
Aye,
isn't he?
that's it. He'll and Philip Schofield.
Oh, right, David, come on now.
He'll be. I'm sure he'll be tuning in. If I know Renzi, he'll be wanting to see what's happening.
Yep. See what it's all about. Benji Brogan. Who's Benji Brogan? Do you know him? Benji.
Where have I seen it? Where is it? Oh, Benji Brogan for his pool knowledge.
Where's he
Oh,
from?
he was on earlier. Mad Benjamin for Edinburgh.
Oh,
He was on earlier talking about playing quick and stuff like that. That's right. Yep, he was on earlier. I'm not really. I mean, I'm going to guess I would know him if I seen him, but he was on. I'm sure he was from Edinburgh. Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
Yep, he was on watching earlier, and he was firing into the
Michaela Tabb.
There you go.
Yeah. Ross McInnes. The GOAT.
We'll get both of them in.
That's a good break for Goobsy there. And the yellows every day of the week here.
And you take the yellow into the middle first.
Straight away, yep.
Get the game open.
And then it's hello.
Every other yellow has a pocket. Raymond, hello. Yeah, that's not a bad shout. Get Ross and Michaela in.
Maybe a quiet pool party with Ross involved, eh?
We could try and get Paddy in, but give him a microphone, he could bust everybody's eardrums.
He doesn't need a microphone. He can commentate for the crowd,
Aye.
you'd still hear him.
You'll hear him a mile away. Aye, I must admit, I'm absolutely I'm buzzing for it. Looking forward to it. I think
just
it's going to
something
be
different, eh? Something.
That's it, and it's in Hamlin.
And you know
innit?
yourself, a one table setup, there's no hiding place.
That's it.
When you twitch, you twitch. You know, that's why I like money matches, because there's no hiding place. Oh, he's stuck. Might be okay, can maybe fin this one in.
Maybe play the top.
Mm,
It's tough, right enough.
yep, and he's got a wee gap there for his cue, so whatever he feels comfortable with. Santa and Ross at the same time, but commentating.
Slack would be good. Mate, Morgan, I agree. But there's a good chance he would leave with his eyes black and blue if he keeps his cheek up. This boxing match might end up happening early.
Yeah, but we'll just do that as a halftime show. We'll wheel in the boxing ring.
That would be class, mate. I think we've got something started here.
Yep.
We'll get a
we were
chat.
talking about it a while ago, me and Jamie Burnett, and we were talking who would fight each other, eh? You know, like what kind of would sell? I'm trying to remember who we were talking about. We were talking about Big Dooley.
Oh, Dooley.
Dooley and Martin Keenan. Who do you think would win that one?
The problem with that one is it might not stop with the gloves. We could have to have 10 A's in there trying to tear the two of them apart. Do you know what I mean?
Big Dooley and Keenan, that would be some fight.
Dooley's
I turn the music up then. You're having a ball in here.
I need to put a roof on this.
We've got 464 viewers to keep entertained. Dunster's thinking about taking a shot.
Aye, you'll be loud, aye.
Well, turn the music up.
No?
Aye, they came over. Aye.
That was ages ago. Fuck them.
I know.
Sorry about that.
Stevie, language. That's a yellow card.
I've just thrown myself under the bus there. I've just done a Shawn Michael.
One minute them, you're out of the
That's
box.
that Paul Ramsey. That's that Paul Ramsey that's just stepped in here and set me off.
Just try to call the shots. Stevie, are you going to have that?
Exit the building, sir. Well, apparently the players can hear his mark, so we've been told. Oh, Jason, that would be good to get Jason over. If he was in the building, that would be good.
With Jason said he would come over, but I think the US Open's on at the same time.
Right. Well, I think Martin Jones was good in comms at the Eddie Open as well.
Yep, Big Jonesy and Craig McGoldricks. He'd be funny.
The thing is,
Craig is funny. He's a good guy.
all these guys at the Edinburgh Open are half chewed and dude as they sit down and do comms, so I'll decide if they're good. Send me a video.
Yeah, Sean Craig streaming the event, so you know you're going to get a good show with Craig involved.
Didn't know Alan McCoy was commentated in the pool. Well,
It's that man of many talents.
that's what I mind a guy actually. That wasn't that long ago, and he says, "Right, someone's going to need to explain to me here. I'm watching Sky Sports and Alan McCoy is in Newcastle, but for some reason I'm listening to him on the pool at the same time." I'm thinking, sitting there going, I can't sound that much like Alan McCoy's, but apparently over the microphone it does.
Bet you're raging as well, eh?
I know.
Could be worse. Could sound like Barry Ferguson.
I
or
know,
something like
I
that.
know exactly. Could be like Sean Maloney or Mark McGee. Gibbs was 60. He was actually 6-2 down.
Was he?
6-2
Who
down.
against?
Steed.
Was he?
6-2 down against Steed. Oh, Gibbs, I think he beat Lee Bell, then he beat Ryan Fleming, then Steed, then Johnny McDermott, then Gio.
It just shows you, like, sometimes your name's just on it, eh?
It's incredible. I actually said before this, before the final, if he wins this, the guys he's beat on the way is unbelievable. And for 6-2 down against Steed. Steed was brilliant to that point. He did make a few mistakes. Oh my God.
Gibbsy.
He did make a few mistakes, but Gibbsy did punish him.
4 each now. That's there's a magic glove.
It was a mad error from Gibbsy there. Dan Davey is great on comms. Well, I do a bit of comms with Dan down at the IPA. Dan is quite good. And I'm sure if he's available, he would maybe come up and back us up.
I'll ask him at the IPA, see what he says. But he's away down south, isn't he, Dan? So he's got a trek.
He's a fair John. He was actually driving out of here last week. Now, I've beat him on the Friday night, and then he's lost his next match and he's sent home. And I'm driving in the Saturday, and he's driving out the car park the wrong way. And I don't know it's him, and I'm shouting out the window. I'm giving him pelters, and then he gets close to me, and I went, "Oh, Dan, I apologise, mate. You've had a hard enough weekend as it is."
What happens if he beat you, though? Would you just rammed into him?
Mate, probably. I might have got out of the car and told him to reverse. I ended up letting him pass, but he actually had problems getting up in the first place because the match was supposed to be a bit earlier. I think motorways were closed, and I think it was just a nightmare for Dan. And as you say, he stays quite far south, so.
There's Yvonne saying about Marshy. Be good to come up.
Oh, that'd be some laugh.
He's brilliant, isn't he?
He's absolute class. Love him to bits.
I've planted the seed with Marshy, so he might come up. I'll find out this week.
That would be brilliant if Marshy came up. What a man.
No, look. Dunster's just went in off. And so this should be 5-40. Gibbsy.
Yeah, to win one of these, you need to be capitalising on these things, eh?
You can't be going in off your break.
We were speaking about it earlier. Obviously, I've been one of the guys I've had the argument for nominating, right? So in this instance, somebody said, so what do you do if you get off? You've made an error.
Yeah, and so you deserve. I think with these rules, it should only be just one shot. One shot for the break.
Someone actually put that on earlier, saying one shot for the break.
Yep. Unless if you bounce the white off the table, then it's 2 shots. But an in off, 1 shot, because basically this frame's done.
No, I know.
In my eyes, this frame's... You're sitting in your chair just...
You're taking reds here, or are you going yellows? In fact, he's just had a look there. I wasn't sure if he could get through to that yellow, but it looks to me as if he can. So
yeah, he can get through to it, but then you've got the yellow on that cushion.
And the one just below the black's not simple either, so...
Yeah, I'll be taking reds here.
Aye.
You're playing the red
and just
into the bottom left-hand corner and nudging onto the other red to move it over to the right. Just to stop the white, really. And then that's you. You've got...
Get George Bowie to do GBX.
No, it's a pool event.
I was going to say I could have maybe got someone to maybe get Sparkles or something, but
Sparkles are brilliant. I play a lot of their tunes, brilliant.
So one of my mates is good pals with him.
Yep.
I know he does a lot with George Bowie, but I suppose it's not a rave.
Yep.
It's good to get the tunes kind of blasting here and there in between it, but
on a qualifier we have the tunes blasting all night, but see at the main event the tunes will really be low during the match, very low, and then in between the frames it'll be bouncing.
Get the atmosphere going, but then when people are at the table, I mean, they're playing for 20 grand.
I know, we can't turn into carnage because it'll be a long day as well because it's 50 players with one table.
Yep.
So you want everybody. It's a pool event, but a fun pool event. But the qualifiers are good because it's just music all night, you know. But I I think it'd be a bit hard on the ears if we blasted the music for 8 hours,
8 hours of tunes, absolutely banging. And
Yeah.
you imagine, I mean...
But you never know, we might go over the night and it might be better with the tunes playing. You just don't know until we're there and we suss the atmosphere.
You might have a Bubba Watson, Ian Poulter step up and go, "Hey, get the tunes up, let's go."
Because it's happened at events. It happened when, I tell a lie, we done the qualifier up at CJ's, right? It was the night of the Scotland-Germany game. And I made the decision, I went, right, we'll switch the music off, right, when the football's on. Right, when that national anthem starts, music's off. Right, so we done that, but obviously the game didn't go very well. So what happened was the atmosphere was just so flat. So come 5 minutes before half time, we cranked the music up a wee bit, and then we blasted it during the interval. Sorry, the half time break. And then next minute, we've just, obviously Liam's came over, like, can you turn it back down for the football? I said, when the football starts, I says, fine, that's fine. But the atmosphere was so bad. So I've just ended up shouting out on the mic. I says, who wants the music on? Because it was like two halves of the hall. You had the pool party in one half, another half was all there for the football. What happened is everybody put their hand up there, so we just blasted the tunes.
That
was it, because the football was done.
The thing is, obviously, whether you're winning or losing at the football, you can still see it.
Yeah.
So the music can obviously create that atmosphere, and I mean,
it turned out to be a good night at the end.
Good music, getting people singing and dancing, and that's massive for creating an atmosphere. And I think when it gets to the grand final, as you say, when the pool's on, dim it a wee bit. But if the player's on the table, ask for it to be cranked up a bit, then there's no reason why you can't. But
but we'll crank it down to start with. Oh, don't stick. I think he might be okay.
I think he's just got away with that. There he is, Benjamin Brogan.
3 minutes it took to play a shot there. Yep. Sorry, but welcome for coming to the party. We're used to it now, so just as well you've got Stevie and me on comms, boring boring everybody to death even more. But to be fair, that's 11:10 on a Sunday night, and we've got 450 viewers.
Yep, and we've had 1,496 views at different times throughout this, so that's no bad going for a Sunday night at this time.
Broke the 1,500 barrier.
He's not on this.
No, he's going to just tuck him up. Oh, it slid by it. Now Dunster's got a shot into the top left, so it's basically all down to this shot. It's a semi-big bag, because if he catches the red, he should still be okay.
I actually can't believe that Scott didn't play for the red between the two yellows and then play for the bottom red.
Mm-hmm.
When he was on the one into the right middle.
Yeah.
He screwed back off a cushion and obviously put yourself in trouble.
But sometimes you feel good and you want to be precise, you know, like yourself, and then you're like, I didn't need to be that precise.
Yep.
I could easily get on that red.
What's that? About how long it takes to take it. I don't get to use I don't know what that means, Dan.
Do you mean, Darren, you don't get why it takes so long to play a shot? I think sometimes you can just be over precise and just you want to put a pint of blood into every shot. It's not good to watch sometimes, but it's just how you feel out there. So, and there's no shot clock, so there's nothing really we can do about it.
Yeah, that's it. Even though black ball rules state that you've got 1 minute a shot, it's not something that gets policed, and probably a lot of shots are within that 1 minute, but it can seem like forever.
But there's big discussions going on now that things need to change, like especially with streaming matches.
100%.
Because it's no good to watch. It's hard, and it's even harder to play in sometimes, so you just go with the float.
It's actually mad because
it just means you can listen to Stevie longer.
No, that's it, exactly. And most of the time I'm in here myself talking absolute nonsense, so it's good to have you in here, mate. This has been class.
And it's good to have the guys, the viewers commentating.
It makes it so much better.
Commenting.
I actually said, Mark, when I started doing the IPA stuff, and I said to them, listen guys, I don't know how you do it, but I quite like the chat function, and I'll try my best not to overdo it on it, but I think that engagement with the audience is absolutely brilliant. And they were like, no Stevie, look, we've asked you to do this because we love the way you do it. Just keep doing what you're doing.
And everybody, there's not been one bad person like said something bad about you.
It's been great.
You just fell into the role.
Oh, that's it.
Natural.
It was kind of...
You're good at talking shite.
Mate, that's exactly it. That's what my mate...
Yeah, do you ever rabble on and go, what am I even talking about?
Oh, there's times I do it, and then I kind of stare and I look round and I go, what was I saying there?
Somebody put 199, what's that? There's one super on live stream. What's that? John, what's that you've just done? John Dillon. Oh, great shot, William. Is he a bit short, or has he got to have to play this double next?
I don't know what that is, but whatever it is, John, well done. First super on a live stream. That might be that might be the donation button down the bottom. Maybe.
Well done, John.
Maybe John's dished out a.
Get your donations in, and we'll get. Know what? See everybody in the chat, right? See if you keep donating in, we'll buy a shot clock for you, right? What about that?
There's Big Ivan.
Or we'll go on strike. We'll go on strike unless there's a shot clock put on the stream table. Get the donations in, straight into, and we'll get Ross McInnes to get.
Do you know?
Is it Ross that still runs? Really?
Aye.
Is it Avon or is it?
There's
is it Maxi?
You've got Maxi, Ross. Well, Ross is obviously the promoter.
Yep.
Maxi, Michael Basto, Avon.
Right. So the whole team. We'll get onto the whole team, and we'll get a shot clock put on the main table. Donation lads, like it. There we go. The donations are coming in. You'll get a shout out as well.
See,
we'll give you a shout out.
There's great comment there. So I actually mentioned earlier, all donations go towards the commentary team here. This is something
brilliant.
special. And
what did I get? Did I get a percentage?
Well, Mark, this has been.
I've been here for how long?
I've been here since 10 a.m. and that's the first 199.
There you go. Right, we're winning.
So John Dillon, thank you very much, my man.
He's given you 199, David Fallon.
Top man.
Legends. Let's go. Let's get the donations up. See if we can break. I don't know what's the target. 100 quid.
That'd be excellent, man.
Yeah. But I can't see it happening though.
Nah.
Not on a Sunday night. Maybe a Saturday night when they're
Maybe
all
on a
pissed.
Saturday when they're all absolutely out here. The pounds would be flying in.
Yes, I prefer a shot clock, 100%.
Barry, Highland Spring, mate. Highland Spring for me.
Yep, for driving the night. It's a school night.
It's nearly a school day if this takes any longer.
I know it's 11:10. I haven't even had my dinner yet.
I was lucky I actually had food earlier, but
I
thought I might have been in my bed by this time.
Perfect. Absolutely. See straight. Where's this yellow going to go? You'll need to run through and maybe fin cut. I don't know if this goes.
I think he's slightly wrong side here.
Yep. I don't think he's going to get on this. Brave shot here. Screw into the knuckle on the right hand side.
Aye,
Left
maybe.
knuckle.
Do you prefer to play under the shot clock, Mark? I know
100%.
I do.
Yep, 100%. Shot clock every day of the week.
That's
Otherwise,
a no-brainer.
you get bogged down and start slowing yourself down. You want a game to flow. It's better for people watching.
He's in a bit of trouble here, Liam.
I think he's got a double into the green bag, top right hand bag, a double. Quite a big bag there with the red sitting there.
He was having a look at the thin cut back there.
Yeah, I think the white ball's running, the black ball's going up to the top right and could get covered with that red. I think the double's the shot into the green bag. It's a big shot, but it's a shot you should never really have had, to be honest.
No, exactly. He's in a bit of trouble.
Right, there's no more donations. I think we should switch the commentary off.
Mate, honestly, John Dillon,
disappointed.
legend. I actually forgot. I'd mentioned it earlier because I forgot. I was looking at it and I'm going, what is that? And I went, Craig told me he added that in because he's like, any money, obviously at a point there, the deals have just been done to kind of get paid for the role. And to that point, he says, no, I'm just trying to get something for yourself that spends hours in here. So anything that goes in, we get you drink, food, whatever it might be, at least covers a day.
Right,
But
guys, get your donations in
the
for
first
Stevie.
man,
He's been here all day, for 10 in the morning, talking, keeping us entertained, and he's got 199. So come on, guys. There's a wee donation button next to the chat button. Right? We'll push for the shot clock, and we'll keep Stevie happy at the same time.
I'm all right, boys. We'll push for the shot clock. Donate $10.99 each. Shot clocks are expensive.
I'm sure the SPA can afford the shot clock.
No, that's right. I think you're right, Mark. I think he's going to have to play the double, but he's going to play the thin cutback, I think.
No, he's got to play the double, because then you're not losing the weight.
He's looking at the double. That's right.
Big bag. He's got to punch it so it doesn't slide, because if he doesn't punch it, it's going to hit the top cushion, right? Top knuckle. So he's got to punch it. It's like he's playing a stun shot here.
Just kind of bringing the cue ball towards the red at the right hand side.
No, I think he's okay. I think he would need to take the yellow into the bottom left.
I think so. I think so, Jamie. I think regardless, that's what we're all aiming for. I would be happier to go and play the pros every single match, and I'd be delighted if I was on the TV table and the shot clock. So I'm an amateur and I would take that every day of the week.
No,
A
he's
great
got
double.
It. Oh, he's got it, but now he's got to punch this in a wee bit.
Yeah, because the
It's
reds
done.
are in the way.
Yep. Yeah, 100%. I'll tell you now. Amateurs and lady players have been shortchanged with IP over the past few years. Big time. But it's going to change now with Paul and Santa involved. Lots of good things going to happen. More TV time for everybody. Maybe even their own arenas, by the
Yep.
sounds of it, you know. So it's and obviously they'll listen to the players and make it a lot better.
That's
you
it,
know?
exactly. And the more it's about the players, the better it's going to be.
100%. This game could be huge, and it's gone the right place. It's got getting people involved that want to grow the game.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, they've got passion for it.
Well, there we go, guys. I've actually mentioned the possibility of doing a podcast at IPA and Saltire events and getting players on maybe the night before the event or even during it, whatever it might be. And I've spoke to the guys about it. I know Paul said he was going to speak to Santa and they're going to see if it's something that they fancy, but I think it's something that would maybe get to see everybody in a different light, have some fun.
Even if you got a podcast, even you got day 2 and 8 players.
Oh, that's
and
it.
just sit down and just have
that's
a
it.
chat.
I
Yep.
said getting a few of the players on and just sitting there, having a laugh and just getting it on there for everybody to see. I think it'd be absolutely brilliant.
Liam's ran out of position there a wee bit. It was a tough shot. A good pot. He was just unlucky. So, calling it off the side cushion off the red. Christine's at the grand finals.
Good on you and good luck, Christine. I'll be rooting for you.
You couldn't write that. What happened on Friday night?
Well,
Unbelievable.
I'll be rooting for you if you hit the donation button.
Yeah, exactly. Christine, Stevie's earned £1.99.
Oh, look at this! Look at this!
Oh, Dylan Cambridge, you are the man. Played in Lola's pool party on Friday. Great. Appreciate that, Dylan.
Well done, mate.
And thanks for the donation for Stevie.
Top man.
That'll go towards his next sandwich.
I might be able to get tuna on it now, mate. It's not just bread.
Can't go that far yet. No.
Maybe without the meal.
That's just for the bread. Thanks, Dylan. I appreciate that.
Oh.
Dan Crawford's in the chat. He's qualified too. He'll be buzzing for the grand finals. Dunster, is he going to come off this cushion, right, and try and pour it into the same bag he played the double into? Because that's a big ball. You watch what I'm saying. If I say it too loud, you might hear me. So I need to talk like this.
So you think
He's going to come off the side cushion. Not
play the
Well,
back?
no, I think he's too high up. I think it's going in the
trying
middle.
to cut it in the middle.
Oh, he's unlucky. I think the best bet would have been to go in the top corner. Bigger bag.
No.
All of a sudden.
Well, Joe, that's exactly what my thinking is. I love doing this stuff. I've been wanting to do a podcast for quite a while. It doesn't, and as Mark said, it just needs to be a chat with the guys, having some fun and maybe hear some good, bad and ugly stories. And I think letting everybody relate to them, who knows what kind of following it could grow for the new IPA, and obviously Saltire are now kind of linked, so
But
I think it would be brilliant.
The best thing about it, Stevie, right, is you get a face to the chat.
Yep.
And you're getting the truth.
Exactly.
You're getting 100% truth and everything. There's no agenda.
No,
right?
exactly, mate.
But you're just getting open, honest chat, truth, everything, how people feel, the way people see things and stuff.
Exactly.
It's just an open chat that people that people that watch pool, they'll probably not see.
No, exactly, that's it. And the thing is, it's the kind of thing that can maybe bring some new faces in, because they go, oh, did you see that? What do you mean they play? I wasn't sure if they were pool players. Oh, then all of a sudden they start watching. They get to see people in a different light. They get to see who you really are.
Because you know yourself, right? Like me playing pool, right? Sometimes you can come across as a robot, right?
No, I know.
Like even Dunster as a robot.
No, exactly.
You know, like, because you're concentrating. But see, when you see somebody away from the table, that's when you get to know them.
Most definitely. That's it. That's the... People maybe don't realise that when you're on the table, That's Mark Boyle, the pool player.
The grumpy bastard.
Do you know what I mean? That's the guy. That's the guy trying to be the winner.
Sorry about that.
But that's it. It's just
Well,
for
it is.
me, getting to see the real person and let people know the real person. I think that would be class. And having 2, 3, 4, 5 guys together.
Aye, because you need to bounce off each other.
Exactly.
That's what makes
That
it.
kind of buzz. I mean, I just think it would be excellent. Imagine having Mad Gav talking nonsense on it. I mean, that guy would be able to tell everybody every shot they've played in the last 5 years. It'd
We need
be
to invest in
unbelievable.
subtitles.
Oh, it would be great. It'd be absolutely fantastic.
Junior is in the house.
Who
Good
do
to
I think is the most on-form player in Scottish pool this year? That's a really good question, by the way, because there's been some stop-start stuff.
Is that just in Scotland, or is that just? It's hard to judge how you can say on form because
I
people
know, is
don't
that-
play against people
aye.
a lot. Like there's like you've got your IMs, and you've obviously got your ultimates, you've got your IPAs, you've got your saltires. You know, like it's hard to because people don't play in everything. You know, and
No, I know it's a tough
That's-
question.
and
Obviously,
the standards that high.
there's. That's a really tough question because do you put that down to the guy that's winning the most? Because
Mhm.
obviously it's been quite scattered
Yeah, that's it. Because
this year.
pools, it's hard to dominate a pool. You know, it's like there's that. It's all down to the break. You need a bit of luck. You know, the standards that high. You know,
Aye.
there's that many top players now. You know, so it's like anybody in their day can beat anybody.
I think the one person that probably sticks out for getting
Oh,
a bit
Oh.
closer.
oh! I think you can get your tuna now. We've got Kev Mack. He's donated £5 towards
Aye, that's
the
class.
commentary fund for Stevie.
What a man.
He's been here for 10 o'clock this morning, Stevie boy. So he deserves every penny, or otherwise Stevie will get another job.
I might end up sweeping the roads. Massive.
good.
That is massive.
That's a big frame because Dunster had a good chance to win it, but
When you're the greatest pool player in the world, it's hard to relate to ordinary people. Well, Bill, you'll know better than anybody, mate. Most improved player.
Ryan Martin.
I was going to say Ryan Martin, wee Preston,
Preston's been brilliant. I'm really
wee
see what I
William
like
Wallace.
about William Wallace. What I like about Preston is his attitude.
Aye,
He's just a nice boy.
I
Do you know what I
says
mean?
to
Just
Ross,
so
it's-
easy going.
I mean, he's a diamond, Ross, and Ross looked at me
Yes.
with a look of madness and went, "What?
Obviously,
He's a nightmare." And I'm like, but he's your son. He's going to be a nightmare for
going to
you.
be like that. Eh? Like I can relate with my
Aye.
boy Marcus. He's a diamond, right? He's got a wee heart of gold, right? But when I remember when he's hitting the ball, he would come into the hut and hit the balls, and I'd be like, right, try this, and I know, Dad, I know. And I'm
Aye.
like, right, your son really doesn't listen to your dad,
No,
but
exactly.
they do, but in the background, right? But that's how Marcus has got involved in it. He came in here for the pool party on Friday, and it was brilliant.
Loved
He played brilliant, loved it. And I thought, I just let him do whatever he wants, you know. So your sons, they don't listen to you, but
Aye.
they do.
I was in here,
But-
I had Rocky and playing a bit of pool, and Davy Riggins was watching from a few tables away, and he came over and said, "Stevie, I'll take him over here." And I went, "What is it?" He
Aye.
went, "You're just, the father-son thing's not working."
Aye.
And I looked round for an hour, and he loved it. And he was
Aye.
just, and I think it was one of them where, as you say, I'm saying, "Rocky," and he's like, "Just let me." And I'm like, "You need to listen to me."
Yeah.
I'm just trying to show you right. And obviously with football kind of stuff, he's blessed. He's really good with a ball, and
Yeah.
I'm obviously one of his coaches as well. And I can be quite hard on him, but he's got serious ability. So it's hard to kind of find that happy medium between fun and pushing, if you know what I mean. Because
Yeah.
obviously it has to be fun. He has to be enjoying it, but it's you might know as well as anybody that maybe tried to get involved in football.
Well-
It's a short window.
Yeah. But then you go back to Preston. He never played pool,
I know.
didn't he?
That's true.
But that could be down to, obviously, I know myself, I wouldn't want to push Marcus into doing anything. You know, you just let him do whatever he wants.
Aye,
And that would probably be the same with Preston. Because I know, like Morgan plays,
Aye.
he's played basically all his life near enough, isn't he?
Aye, exactly.
Aye,
That's it.
but Preston didn't. And then now Preston's came in, but he's got the bug on his own side
Aye, that's it.
for
It's it.
himself. And you just got to let him flow, and he's brilliant. And
No,
his
that's
attitude,
a big thing.
Just his demeanour and stuff. Like he's just so easy going and just a nice kid, you know. So no, I expect big things for Preston,
Aye,
and
no,
it'll be
so
good
they
to
are.
see Preston and Morgan, you know, like
Oh, head to head with each other.
Oh, but that, and then but you never know further down the line there might be like Scottish double champions and stuff like
Aye,
that, and
I
they
know.
could be playing for Scotland at an event like 10 years down the line, 5 years down the line.
Aye,
You
that would
just
be
don't know what's-
incredible.
It would be, wouldn't it?
It would be, aye.
And you can imagine the pride that Ross. Renzi can't hear us.
It's not that. I've got one ear on the earphone here to see if I can hear. But
Unless Renzi is trying to act all professional because he's a referee. He's trying to be a professional referee.
he's not wanting to flinch here.
No, he's in his zone.
He's turned total professional here. Got a massive crowd in the arena as well. There must be at least 6 or 7 guys watching this.
Where? I count 4.
I can see 4, but I'm just hoping
Oh.
there's some that I can't see.
I count 3 in a barman.
Yeah, Shawn Michael and Sokkel's there. Shawn Michael must have left.
Do we count?
We must count.
Right, so it's another 2. Right, we're winning.
Does the referee does he count? Smell the glove. They were the days.
Oh, he's checking the pack now, look. I knew he would check it at
Yeah,
some
it's
time.
getting to the nitty gritty. He's checking the pack.
Oh, it's actually Liam's break. So that 1 to 10 will go to 2.
Aye, Liam was breaking first, that's right. Yep.
1 to 3 now. Because if Liam breaks in this year, it's just down to if Goobsy breaks and gets a ball. If he doesn't, then Liam would go favourite.
Liam's maybe 1 dry break away from being beat here.
But so's Goobsy.
No, I know. It's mad.
That's how you think about it. It's like tennis. Your break's your serve, so you need to win your serve. Good break.
He's got one straight away.
And these reds are a tap-in. No, yellows.
Wow.
Reverse. Yellows every day of the week here.
Wow. Planted the cue ball.
That was the kind of breaks he was getting against me, you know. Terrible. Disgusting.
Any sweet chin music. Heartbreak Kid is in town. That is some break.
Oh, he's going to put this one into the bottom left and come through the gap between the yellow and the black, and then he's got basically a choice of 2, 3 maybe. Just depends how far he comes up.
The only question here is when Liam will play it, because we know what he's going to do.
I wish I had a party popper here.
That would be funny.
I've got one in the car. Do you want me to go and get
Foghorn.
it? Big Chick. I hope Big Chick's watching. Do you want me to do it, Chick? For the winner?
I seen the video the other day.
Oh my God, I was done in.
And then he put up, this is how you clean it.
Yeah.
Aye, Natasha wrote, he said there wasn't going to be that much space. We've got a tournament in the morning.
Yeah, that was us being lately. So it was. I bought new party poppers, but they're bigger. So there's more in it, but we never let off that many. I think we only let off about 4.
They just go
That was
everywhere,
4.
innit?
Yep. It's just paper, so
Aye.
it's not too bad. I've got a leaf blower now, so I can blow them into a corner. So it's easier to clean.
Mr. 147. Get Renzi another glove, a pair of goalie gloves I think Renzi needs. He's absolutely mad with that one glove.
No, what's another thing that is annoying? We were talking about earlier on what kind of annoys you at a pool table, right? Referees with gloves on that have no fingers on them. What is the point in them?
I mean,
yeah,
that
go ahead, tell me, what is the point?
That just seems absolutely bonkers.
I think I remember seeing a
It
Vaughan
must be
pair
like
of them.
cycle gloves.
No, it's just like they've cut the fingers off so they can still grab the white and stuff. But you're like, well, if you're asking to clean the white, because the point of gloves
Aye,
is so you're
exactly.
not getting the finger marks on the white, you know. So that was one thing that popped into my head after talking about gloves there.
They must be cleaning it with their fingers wide open. I mean, that's absolutely crazy.
Oh, Barry McCallum saying, what's Liam's middle name? Is it names are Peter Ebden? It's just got to the nitty gritty stage. You just want to be 100% sure.
And that break gave him the chance to be 100% sure here.
Yep, that's his best break of the match by far.
100%.
So it's all down to Goopsy next for a breaking dish. Breaks are massive at this stage. You need a ball.
Yeah, we just mentioned there, each player's just 1 dry break away from being in trouble.
What he's running? I thought they stunned that a wee bit, but he's going to come down the left hand side of the black and take it into the middle.
Yeah, just as good.
So what's been your best match of the day, Stevie, commentating on? Was the Goobsy Geo one good?
The Gibbsy Geo one was class. It was some standard. I mean, to be fair, there's been quite a few good games on it. I think Gibbsy's been on this table quite a lot, to be fair. But Aye, that game was dynamite. At start, there was a couple of kind of scrappy things at the start, but it was top class, especially towards the end.
What do you see here?
Richard Anderson,
Thank you for the £5 donation, Richard,
absolute top draw.
for Stevie and the commentary fund. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, guys, I'm top form now.
You're up to £18.99 for the day.
Just need another 400 of them to throw that in, and we'll be
Yeah,
laughing. We can go to Tenerife.
Right, come on, guys, you should all be donating £1 each at least for Stevie. Come on. Put it towards his holiday fund.
I don't get to go holidays. I'm stuck in this box 24/7. A holiday for me is going to the bar.
Alright, we'll just get him out his box then. The commentary's free. Stevie does it at his own time, you know, and he's been here for 10 o'clock this morning, keeping us all entertained. What a man. Right, we're down to Goobsy's break
This
here.
is massive.
This is massive. He needs a ball off this break.
Yeah, his draw's been unbelievable. Gibbs' draw's been one of the, especially the standard of the players right now. He's walked into most of them that are in good form. So, I mean, Steed, Johnny, these guys have been playing so much pool leading up to their money match. It's Gio, the guys that he's played in the way to this final has been unbelievable. So
Right, let's see this break, Stevie boy.
this is massive. Screw right up off the top cushion.
Never caught them that well.
And it's dry.
Yep, I'm drying. The Reds are looking okay. Reds are the balls here. The
Yeah.
Reds are the balls.
I don't think he's making any mistakes here.
Still a wee bit of work, Stevie. But no, I fancy him to get these. Just the one in the right hand cushion, up, like just
Yeah,
above the
that's it.
middle. That's
Because I
it.
think the
Everything else is okay.
red next to the yellow goes in the left middle and the top right.
But even if he plays a safety, like no that or he misses, there's 2 yellows, 3
Yeah.
yellows. But I don't see him. Like if he was to go for the double in that one, like he's lining it up. So I might have told him that there.
I know.
He might have heard me. Right, so he's looking. He could play the plant, and he's got that angle to go down and nudge that red off the cushion.
Yeah, it's a big frame. If Liam gets this, we could be here for a while. If Scott gets it, and the match could be over soon, but Liam's the one with a big chance here. I took the dog away. As Mark said, it is getting to the nitty gritty, and
Yeah, he wants to make sure he's 100% on everything. Eh?
yep.
Nope. Looks like they were quite open frames, to be fair. Always try
Favourite
to-
venue in Scotland out with McGoldricks. Players for you, Mark?
Players, yep. There is a lot of nice clubs now when you think about it. You look at Shots up in Aberdeen. I was up there.
I've not been up, but I've seen some of the
It was really,
videos
it's really
and
nice
stuff.
up
It looks
there.
cracking.
Oh,
Is that the
there's-
one in the?
James
Oh.
Gilmer, $4.99. Thank you, James. There you go, Stevie. We're winning.
Superb. Thank you very much, James.
Cheers, James. Really appreciate that. All
that-
going to a good cause for the commentary team.
Is that the one that's in the kind of
Aye, it's like probably like the tunnel, the tunnel arches.
the arches?
See, like the arches, like that, but obviously the roof's a wee bit lower down. No, it's a really nice club. You've got Corner Pocket and Dalkeith. One club that I've never been in till obviously doing the pool party, the Crescent Sports Bar in Pennycook.
Oh, aye. That's Rob Craig's place.
Oh, beautiful place, good setup, you know. Really nice people, and the setup of the club's brilliant. Oh my God. Mr. Ian Suter,
What a man. What
number
a
one
man.
fan legend, $9.99 is donated to the commentary
That's
team.
unbelievable.
By the way, I'm not part of the commentary team,
Ian, that's
so it's
top drawer, mate.
Stevie's the head man for the commentary, and appreciate that. It's totally amazing. Thank you very much for the donation, Ian Suter. hope you are enjoying the stream and the commentary.
Yeah, definitely. Sunday night, almost midnight, still 450 odd people watching.
Yep, and Stevie's been here for 10 o'clock this morning. And probably, what about the rest of the weekend? You were here?
Well, I was here I was here at 8 o'clock last night from 11 yesterday as well, so it's a long weekend.
Yeah, Ian, I doubt anybody will beat that tonight, but you never know. We might get surprised. If you keep the donations up, we'll pop in more often. With Stevie, because he's brilliant. He's the main man for the commentary. And we'd like to keep him. Oh, Liam's...
He played that as a bit of a shot to nothing because
not really, no.
the way the yellows are, but I mean, Gibbs is capable of getting these.
Yep, I think if he can pot this,
If that yellow goes,
and he can leave the white on the side cushion here, and he can play the yellow into the right middle and nudge that yellow out of the way. That was a bit of a risky one for Liam. He was obviously confident in getting it.
Richard, you're probably right. That's one of the guys that I know, Jim McAllister. He actually said to me the other week, he went, Stevie, I was at work and I couldn't watch, so I had my phone in my pocket with my earphones and I was just listening.
Yeah, by the way, that's a good idea.
Aye.
I've done that with myself driving down, or even say if I get beat in a tournament, right? Say the IPA, you're driving up the road, you'll just stick it. You'll stick it on.
Aye,
just you just listen to
through
it.
the Bluetooth and just listen away.
Yep. Well, it depends who's on. If there's a guy called Stevie Walker on, I switch it off. Kidding not. No, it's all good fun. You need commentary.
I mean,
you need it 100%. You need it watching pool.
It kind of started with Stevie's death match, and he was like, if anybody fancies doing a wee bit of commentary, just let us know. And I went, I'll have a go.
Bash it,
and it started from there, and it just kind of grew arms and legs. But I mean, Stevie done that 2 years in a row, so that was over 3 years ago, probably nearly, about 2.5 to 3 years ago when I first done it. And but mate, I've spent, and a lot of people will know, I've only literally over the last while got anybody that even offered me £1. It took it, and I didn't mind. I never asked them for anything. I sat and I loved it. I loved doing it. But then it got to a point where even the missus was saying, Stephen, you're out full weekends and doing this, and you're never in. And for what? And it took a wee bit for me to go, do you know what? I do love it. I do enjoy it, but enough. At times, enough's enough, kind of thing. So.
At the end of the day, you've got your time's valuable.
No, exactly.
You know, and you're like everybody else. You've got bills to pay. So, see, to be fair, you could have been out Thailand today and made an absolute.
I know, no, definitely. I'm in the middle of a job right now, so but there is a few things on the go for the SPA that hopefully it's all ironed out pretty soon. But it is good. The IPA have been great. They cover my hotel.
Yep.
So I can't complain because that's a lot of money, as you know, travelling away and paying hotels and stuff like that. So
it's a lot of money. But by the way, look at what's going on here. Dylan Cambridge and Gary Murphy, thank you very much for the donations.
Absolute class acts.
For the commentary fund. Appreciate that.
No, the bug, it wasn't, it's not really stuff for patting all over commentary, but a deal, there is a kind of deal in place, and I'm alright with it. As I say, I've done tons of this for nothing, and it doesn't really bother me. But it was Craig who actually put a donation thing on it. He's saying, look, your food, your drink, all your expenses and stuff, and I was like, nah, don't be daft. But at the end of the day, as Mark said, time isn't free, and if people want it, then it's appreciated. If not, I would never ask anybody for £1, so don't be daft. But there is a few kind of things in place. But if you're in here for 14 hours, 15 hours, if you think it even gets close, trust me, my friend, it's nowhere near.
It's just nice to feel appreciated.
No,
that's
definitely.
All it is, you know. Oh, he's not caught that. Oh, he's just caught it, but I think
appreciated, mate.
Liam's going to just, Goobsy's going to just take this bag now, I think.
He needs to get the pocket and get it good.
Yep. Yeah, we need Stevie on the comms, 100%. If Stevie is not on the comms, we all go on strike. Right? That's the deal.
That's not too bad. I don't think it's exactly how we expected it to go, but
by the way. Liam's got the shot into the middle, right? But see the red under the black? If he can get on that for the left-hand side of the table, he's got the angle to bring that
Aye.
out. So he's got two options here. Try and tie something up or go for it.
Have you watched a bit of that, Mark? The breaking disc challenge that the Shandon run?
Yeah,
That's
brilliant.
class, isn't it?
Brilliant. I think the pot was up at $3,000 there. Oh.
You did, Slack. You did, mate. You listen to it every Tuesday, and my only gripe is that you've not came back on a Tuesday, mate. I need to get out to the Shandon on Monday night. I think it looks class. Monday night flyer and get the name in for the breaking dish. I know you need to be there 4 or 5 times before you can get a shot at it, but
Is it still £3,000? Has somebody got it yet?
I think somebody won it a couple of weeks ago. I think Craig McGoldricks won it, and it's heading towards another. I think it's heading towards another $3,000.
Oh, brilliant. I've got too much money through in Edinburgh.
That was the real reason Slack disappeared. Gary boy, cheers, mate. I know you'd be there, mate. I know you would. It's a hell of a jaunt for a game of pool on a Tuesday night for 1 or 2 frames. So
Oh, that's brilliant. Like Craig did win the $3,000 last week. I never knew that. It's brilliant, Craig. And it's the new pot is still sitting at 2.5.
that's unbelievable.
That's brilliant because what was mine? Mine was £800 it got to before it got won, and I was buzzing for that. But wow, $3,000.
That one, you
Wow.
need to do the reds, then the yellows, and the black.
Oh, right, so it's a kind
it's
of
a
double,
clear the table, but you must.
kind of thing.
So you need to take out both sets.
Yeah. That's what's a wee bit harder then. Well, mine's is just a simple
just
breaking
a normal
dish.
breaking dish, but
So then it's
that's good money. I mean, they said one of the. I think it's £1 an entry, and one of the weeks they get about 300. I think it was 330. They said they get in, so 303 entries. Or 330. Sorry, entries. Can you still hear us? Good. Just getting a bit of heckling there for the bar staff.
I thought you'd be busy at the bar, but it's quite quiet out there.
Aye, apparently they could hear us earlier telling Liam the shot.
Yeah. And there's 3 people. You've got Soko, Chris Martin, and Jamie Burnett watching.
Oh, what a shot.
Good shot. So now he's going to. This is do you think he's going to go for the finish here? Do you think he can punch us down the rail and come across and open up the 2 yellows on the left-hand side, or is that just crazy?
No, I know. I'm wondering. He had a look there. Obviously, before he played that, he had a look to see if the yellow at the top, just the one he's closest to, went in past the red at the bottom, and obviously he had no control whether the cue ball was going to end up there. But
all right, get you now. Yeah, just run into this yellow basically.
I just don't know if he can play that and get it absolutely spot on.
Got
But
to hit it full ball here. You got right hand side.
yes, he's
that's
tried to play that, but it's
that's
not
okay.
come out.
It's actually worked out a wee bit better because with the yellow moving over to the right, it means that he's fine there. Just play this with a wee bit of top and right hand side. This is a chance.
Was it Paul Davis? I think he's from Falkirk, but nobody really knew much about him. So, but he did quite well last 16.
Yeah, once he picks up how to play the shots and stuff like that, he's only going to get better because he's got a great cue action, hits the ball, goes right through it, really nice. So definitely one to look out for as well.
Sean Michael
The McGiff.
tossing it up. Oh, look at this.
Well, that's all coming in now. Mr. Aird, Paul Aird. All right, I keep it up, Walker. Right, I'm away. See Paul Aird, beat it.
McGoldricks won the 3K. Is he not on here? Get him donating.
Exactly. Where's McGoldricks? Oh, he's not going for it. He's just playing a containing shot. Oh, I've got a shot here. Because he's not really got a good easy safety. What happens if he hits the red and screws into the yellow? Try and play
Oh,
the
aye.
carom or a billiard shot.
The
Well
billiard.
done, Paul, for the donation.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
That's
Paul
the
Earp, Sean
biggest.
McGiff.
The biggest of the night is 19.99, and McGiff for the 9.99. Thank you very much. It goes into the commentary fund pot, whatever you want to. What do you want to
Yeah.
call it, Stevie?
The
The big issue pot.
the mad pot. Can it? That's actually nuts. Paul was a Swinton stalwart. That's right. Paul was one of the boys. Played in the Swinton. I remember the days.
Where is Swinton?
The Swinton is at Easterhouse, in between Easterhouse and Bailison.
I know where you are now, right? Aye. Ah, is that where that pub sits in the corner?
That's the Swinton. The Swinton Tavern.
Is that where
Right in the corner, right at the roundabout.
Because when you go by that, you go left, and that takes you up to like the industrial estate.
Aye.
Right, I know where you are.
As you've got the bridge in that's just down for it, and then just you cross the bridge, and then right at the corner's the Swinton Tavern.
Right, I know where you are. Aye. Is that a rough pub, innit?
Ah, well, aye.
You got shut down and then got done up.
It was shut a while ago, and then a couple of boys.
I'm saying
I
a
know-
rough pub to you. Every pub
No,
to you
I
is a
know.
rough pub.
To me, I'm
No,
thinking,
that's a normal pub. To me, it's rough.
I'm thinking to myself, that's all right. But it's a couple of good guys, couple of good boys. It's Chris and Gavin Kerr that have got it now, and they've turned it around brilliant.
Good,
It's a cracking
good.
place.
It looks nice for outside.
It
Like,
is.
you can tell that they've done it up a bit. So Dunster's always trying to hit the black up the table here. No, he's playing a double.
Oh, he's going to get
Got a
this, by the
chance.
way. He's going to get
Got
this.
a chance.
If that falls.
Oh, that's lucky and unlucky.
Yeah. Ryan Davey.
Oh, Ryan Davey, the man, the legend.
The
4.99 into the, what are we calling it?
I don't know, the super...
Compot.
Aye,
The compot.
the compot. That's it, mate, that's it, the compot.
Oh, brilliant. Thanks, Ryan. Legend. We need the commentary pot up so we can keep Stevie. Keep him.
Keeps
Keep
going,
him in. Keep him in.
keeps going at this rate, I'll be staying here all night.
I'll pay for his juice for the day.
The amount of water I've been through, and it's no tap water I'm on, guys.
Need that after watching all this pool.
Would you play here, Mark?
Right, let me think about it. How long have I got?
Well, I think you might have a couple of minutes anyway. Well, Scott's not going to take that much time, but
I don't know whether they just leave the white down. Just it's a tough one. Right where Gibbsy's pointing the cue,
Yeah.
so you're covering the top one. You're just bouncing the yellow out a wee bit, so it's on top of the white. So you can't really go up and down the table to pot the hanger. Right there. And get the yellow back out there a wee bit, so it's covering that red, so you can't take that into the top left.
don't call it that, please. The compot.
I know. It's a com pot.
Put it to the Let's Wire Paddy's Mouth Fund.
There you go. That's a good shot with Gibbsy. So Liam, I think he's got a gap, so he can hit the one on top cushion. So come off the side cushion.
And then hit the one.
No, up the top. See the one that's up the top?
Oh, right. Through the gap between the black and the yellow.
Yes. Just about the bulk line and just hit the one at the top. Right, guys, thanks for all the donations today. Keep them coming. We're breaking new records tonight.
The first pound broke a record. That was
Is that
phenomenal.
right? There
Yep.
you go. I'm on 50%, Stevie.
Mate, you're welcome.
I make more for the commentary than what I did for the pool today.
Yeah, that's the shot he's going to play. He's going to touch that
Oh.
up there.
Not for the pool today, for the IPA. Still waiting to get paid. But that's a different story. But I know it'll get sorted with Paul and Santa involved now.
Yep, that's it. There'll be changed days over the next while with IPA,
Yep.
that's for sure.
Massive. You can see it already. It's and it's buzzing. The group chat, we're in a pro The red's going to stick there, and he's got the red over the top right as backup. But if he catches this, like say quarter ball, this red that he's going to cannon into, the white will fly up the table a wee bit, and then that red will stick where the red is just now. So he'll have that red next. Worst case, he's got the one over the top right, but he's not playing that. He's playing the kick, which is quite a clever shot because he's not really left anything. Oh.
Anyone beats Paul Ayre's donation, I'll send them a 5 spot.
Kieran Gorman, he was at a pool party on Friday. Well done. Thank you very much for the donation for the compot. The compot's growing. It's up to £85 now, so thank you very much, Kieran. Stevie Walker's been here from 10 o'clock this morning. I don't think we've said that yet, Stevie, have we?
No, mate, it's not been mentioned.
So is Goobsy going to try and hit this off the cushion, off the red? Nope. He's going to take the bag. He's got to hit it. This is going to 6 each.
Yep.
So it means you need to put up with us longer, plus I need to starve for longer. So any donation would be great, because I think...
Gonna need to hit a kebab shop on the way home,
I
mate.
think Stevie's going to give me 10% of the compot.
I think that's the least that can be handed out here tonight. Over 2,000 views, nearly 500 at midnight on a Sunday. Absolutely incredible. I've got the woman at home messaging me thinking I'm at it. She doesn't believe that this pool tournament's still on at this time.
So what we need to do, everybody, is hit that donation button. See if you all gave £1. Stevie would have 480 quid to go to the garage, buy flowers, chocolates, whatever he needs to buy to take home to the good lady. You know, because it's all part of they're part of a team. It's not just us being here. You've got the people back home.
Exactly, mate. That's it.
The people back home and the people that matter.
No, this frame's over as far as I'm concerned.
Yep. Sander hit that big time.
Yeah, he was wanting that other one at the top.
Oh, big time, yep. So I think he'll need to play the fin snick up and down the table.
Yeah, he's just looked at that there.
Yep. So he's fin snick up and down. It's just a wee bit of left hand side, so he's fine.
You might think she's getting piece of on, but she's not. I've got 2 kids, 12 and 13-year-old, that are absolutely bonkers, and they're at that age where they like to argue with their mum quite a lot. And generally I get the phone calls from all of them. Claire will phone me and say, you need to speak to them, you better phone them, and then I'll have the kids phoning me and saying, Dad, you need to speak to Mum. And so believe me, she won't be getting any peace, maybe from me, but not from the kids.
Oh, he's not. Oh, he could hit that thick enough. Right, so red top left next. Yep. And then the hanger. Screw back for the black into the bottom left. And then we'll have 6 each with Goobsy to break.
10 a.m. slack from I left the house obviously at 9:30 this morning, so
we've not said that slack.
I've been here for 10 a.m, mate. If you can maybe put that in a postcard so everyone can see a big picture of me with 10 a.m. underneath it. And it's going to go a bit longer now.
If Liam moves it a wee bit. Just making sure, big shot. Dylan Cambridge, thank you very much for the donation of £1.99. We really appreciate it. That'll go right into the compot.
Phenomenal, absolute class.
Oh, by the way, we were laughing about trying to get to £100.
I know.
Right? We were having a laugh saying we'll try and get the donations. The target's £100. We're currently sitting at basically £88. Wow,
it's unbelievable. I mean,
how long's that we've been on for? About?
Oh, this match started.
So about say.
I actually can't even see it on that screen, but I mean, a couple hours.
Mm-hmm. Does it tell you not?
Oh, well, it started about 10 o'clock.
Right. Okay. So we've been on 2 hours. Perfect. Thank you very much, everybody that's donated. We've got another couple of frames to go by the looks of it.
Boyle, Santa Boyle, you were in the car a couple of hours ago.
I know, Santa. I was going to go home and get my dinner. I've not had my dinner yet. But Stevie was going in the comms, and I thought,
Let's do
let's
it.
have a bit of fun.
It's been class.
Let's come in here and slaughter Dunster. Because they beat me. Liam's raging because he can hear us. Oh. It's because it's quiet in here. They need to turn the music up.
I heard them saying. Well, there you go, guys. Apparently, they can hear us at the table out there, and they're not too happy. Well, Liam.
One of them's not.
Liam's not happy.
Oh well. 3 words. Deal
Aye,
with it.
exactly.
He shouldn't have beat me then, and he wouldn't have had this problem.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, Chris Ferrier, he has been. Apparently, we've just been told about 3 times.
Yeah. Keep the. Oh, Lee Killen. There's a man. Somebody was talking about you
We were
earlier.
talking about Lee earlier.
Saying you're the best player down the south. Good to. Thank you very much for the donation.
Oh wow.
Keep the donations coming, and we'll just noise up the players even more. Stan Wallace, £12, legend. That's us broke the £100 barrier. First time in the SPA history.
Unbelievable.
We've broke the £100. Well, did we have a pound before the night ever? Did anybody?
No, mate, never.
Did anybody ever donate ever?
Not that I know of. And Craig would maybe be able, if he's still awake, be able to answer because he set it up a wee while ago. But we had a couple of nights where we mentioned it, but it didn't really get anywhere. But now maybe everybody knows what the script is with it. That is absolutely phenomenal.
What's the 12-way split slack? No chance. This is the compot, so it's all Stevie decides where it goes. He's the main man.
The 12-way split.
Remember, he's got flowers and all that to buy tonight, so.
Me and Ryan Doe played GB 911.
So Stan, thanks for the donation, and Lee Killen.
Unbelievable.
Hope you are both keeping well. So we're currently sitting at £110 in donations tonight. Thank you very much.
Yeah, much appreciated, guys. That's first class. Wow.
Oh, wow. Paul Watt has just donated £20. That's been the biggest so far tonight. Thank you very much, Paul.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
The wee thing it says, thanks for being you.
Yeah, that's class. Absolutely class.
Wow. So we're currently at 6 each, about 4 hours ago, so we're just waiting on Renzi.
Someone actually wrote in the chat, I can't mind who it was, said, I guarantee there's about another hour before it's 6 each. And I think they were spot on.
It was true, aye. Aye, cheers, mate. So Renzi's just making sure they're set up because he knows they're going to get checked.
Yeah.
Guaranteed these will get checked.
These will get checked, well.
I'll put 20 quid on it, these get checked, right? £20 I'm putting on these balls will get checked. Stevie, you take me on the bet?
Mate, I think it's a certainty, so I think the only
I'm
thing...
trying to whisper it so he doesn't
I
hear
know.
me.
I'm thinking maybe he needs a set of
Oh,
earmuffs.
he's walking back again, he's teasing me. Here he goes, look. He's going to check him.
I think he heard you there. I don't think he's going to check him.
He's just put Renzi under so much pressure. It's uncalled for. Hey, Renzi. Oh, here he comes. Oh, no. Renzi knows he's going to check, so he's wanting them right. Guys, thanks for the donations. Currently at £130 for the compot.
Unbelievable.
Amazing.
What a team. What a team.
They've never had a pound before donated, so we appreciate that. Thank you very much. Right. Oh, I told you. 20 quid. Oh, to be fair, they don't even look straight. But as long as they're touching.
That was a certainty. That was a certainty.
I'm going to call the ball here, right? See the yellow he's hitting? That yellow he's hitting is going in the left middle.
Right.
Are you watching? Another £20 double or quits? That yellow he's hitting is going in the left middle. Oh. Told you. Right middle.
Oh, is it going to stop? I tell you what, he was in bother there. He was in real bother
Right,
there.
Stevie, quick one. What are you taking? Reds or yellows?
Reds.
Yep.
Reds all day. Do you know what's mad? It's the first time I've ever had a complaint.
About what? Oh, about
But the
being
noise.
oh,
And normally I'm in here shouting and bawling.
it's because what happens at the end of the tournament goes quiet because there's no bodies in talking.
I did, obviously, the final with Mark Farnsworth in here last week.
Mm-hmm.
They were obviously a couple of tables down,
Yeah.
but not a peep. And
Mm.
actually went out and spoke to Mark, obviously, after he's won, spoke to Christian.
But was there a few more bodies in here though?
Wasn't there a lot,
No.
mate? Wasn't there a lot? And you can imagine, I was in here myself, but I was getting excited. It was, and there was no
But it is, Davey.
dimming it.
I'm a bad influence on you.
Mate, I think that's what
Aye,
it is.
I think that's what it is.
Having far too much fun. We need to
Aye.
scrap the fun.
I think we just need to scrap the commentary, guys. Sorry.
We need to scrap the commentary, guys. But it's going to cost a lot of money to scrap, so we need a retirement fund.
Exactly. You've got flowers to buy tonight.
Flowers to buy for the rest of the week. It's not that I says to her, I should be in for about 8 o'clock.
It's a shame you're going to miss the kebab shop or no.
Oh, mate. I couldn't eat it this time of night.
We'll no say who complained, but he's at the table now.
Aye,
I thought
unbelievable.
Liam was lightening up in his old age as well. Obviously he's not. The jukebox is on, but they've turned it down, and I've told them to turn it up, but they've not turned it up. They're probably
Yeah.
moaning about that, I know.
I know. They're saying
Aye.
that they can't turn it up at this time, but I mean, it's not like the people in the streets can hear it, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Oh, it's got to slow down a bit. He's okay, but right, his problem's going to be the red on the left-hand cushion, just below the bulk line.
Yep. Yeah, 450 people after midnight is incredible, guys. So a massive appreciation to everybody tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for all the donations tonight.
Yeah, it's been unbelievable. Absolutely unreal.
So for the next event, do you want the comms to stay, or do you want Stevie to take the night off? Let's go. We'll have a vote. Thumbs up for Stevie to stay and do the next event.
If you ask the guy at the table, he might say no.
Well, we're not talking to him, so we're talking to the chat. It's all about the chat. See, you've got to keep the chat happy at a pool event. See, if you keep the chat happy, then you've got a pool event
Exactly.
that people want to watch.
If people only watching, it's not worth it.
Nope. You need people watching. There's a first thumbs up for Ryan Thompson.
There's another one, Richard Anderson.
Keep the thumbs coming, guys. Show Stevie your support. He's the main man, and it's always good to get that wee bit of that wee bit of confidence.
Santa.
Gio Edgar, oh, nice to welcome to the party, Gio. Been sitting all night in silent mode.
Oh, Gio, you sitting in your manager's knee right now?
No, he's sitting on his thumb. Hey, show your support, guys, because Stevie is doing a great job.
Oh.
Plus, it's a case of it's always good to get good feedback.
Oh, definitely.
You know, especially when you're doing a good thing. Right, Santa, Bolt, you're getting deleted off the chat, Santa. Any more of that?
We've got a heckler.
Santa's been on the Coca-Cola the night. He's got hyper.
Much appreciated, guys.
Well done,
Phenomenal.
David, for the donation.
Oh,
keep
that's
the
class.
noise down. No, but see if the more donations, we'll put the noise up. How about that?
Aye,
Stevie.
exactly. Aye.
Right, Santa, get that donation button hit.
That's it, Santa. You donate, we'll get the noise turned up.
You're good at donating. Do you want to tell them that you donated on Friday night?
I heard the rumour about somebody paying to get somebody back into an event. Was it big money?
That's what we've started, an auction at the end, so you can buy back in for one player. I'll not say how much it went for, but it's been we got asked to do an event, so we've started doing it, and it's been brilliant. So I'll not say how much, but it was a few quid, unless Santa wants to say. And it was Gio, so Gio's let him down. So terrible, Gio.
I heard Gio's pal ended up beating him. Get on to win it.
I know, like Gio would have. Oh, Williams missed. He must have talked him off it.
He's looking at the commentary box, guys. It must have been our fault.
Was he?
He had a wee look up.
Did he? Oh,
Listen,
yeah.
there's no way he could hear his man. We're barely whispering here.
I know. I'm trying to keep quiet. Maybe it's your deep voices.
Nah, no chance. I've actually took the earphone off my ear and we're not that loud.
Oh, I've got mine on, maybe that's why I'm loud.
Because I took it off we're not that loud.
No, I'm not loud. Gio won the sweep. Are you sure about that? No, you never. It was Gary McLaughlin that won the sweep. He picked himself out. Trust me, Santa. I'll get it. I'm coming out. I know where you stay, Santa.
Well, it was all the thumbs up that put him off. He was actually shaking in his boots.
That's it.
That's the problem. It's so quiet in the venue right now. There's only 3 people in there and 2 guys playing pool.
Oh, no, we're up to 4. Who's the extra? Oh, it's the barman. Sorry. I was getting excited there. I thought we were groaning. But no. Right, so Gibbsy, do you think he's going to try and play the 2-1 next or go into the red here? No, he's 2-1 next.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's saying there, I mean, it's dead easy to blame other people when things aren't going your way, but
We've all been there, ain't we? Well,
you can't
me
tell
anyway.
people not to talk.
No. I think I've lightened up a wee bit at my old age.
Yeah, that's it, maybe.
What do you mean, maybe? Stop laughing, Stevie.
I know, what? This is out of order. I can't believe we're in here having some fun.
I know. Big shot here for Gibbsy. Played it well. Now it's a 1-ball game. This yellow above the black. It's all about getting on that.
Do you play to drop inside it? The yellow in the bottom right corner, right middle, something like that?
Yeah, it's getting the right ball to get on it though. Or, at worst case, it's a big shot and off the head into the top left.
There you go. And that's
But
actually...
it's no one I would like to play though, to be fair. I'd rather be on it.
But I actually like that. It's a worst case scenario. It's a makeable shot. No,
I think Gibbsy's been alright, isn't he?
yeah, apparently.
But we'll find out when we finish.
Yeah, apparently there was a complaint, and then Gibbs shouted to him, "No, keep listening to Stevie. He's not got a clue."
Oh. Yeah. If we go back up there, I looked now. Gibbsy's in his own.
Aye, we're having to watch what we're saying here, but Gibbs is all right.
Yeah. Oh, he's playing for it now. That's a great shot. That is a great shot. He's got the perfect... Oh, he's not too happy.
I think he should be able to just flick the black out the way a wee touch and beyond the one to the bottom
but
left.
No, I know why he's not happy. He might have a wee bit too much pace with the angle of this.
Right.
And he's running into the black. So, he's probably talking about half a ball here. Would have been perfect.
Yeah.
But he's got that wee bit of a fraction. He might be... Because the yellow's that far away from the pocket, he's got to put the pace into the yellow, so he's going to... The white ball's going to be flying here a wee bit. So he's going to come try and screw behind the black. But on these tables you can get away with that. Oh, on here it looks like he's not got much angle, but trust me, he's got too much angle.
Is he going to kill the black? Or is he knocking it
I
towards
hope
the
not.
middle bag?
You can't go about killing blacks.
This has turned into a BLM rally. Stephen McMahon, soundproof there.
Brilliant shot. Absolute brilliant shot
The
that
booth,
was.
here's the thing. So the next event, or one of the next events that's going to be in players, and I mentioned about having the comms over next to the dartboards and stuff.
Yeah, away.
So it's out the way so people can't hear. And then Craig thinks maybe just have them at the bar, and I'm thinking there's too many people. There's going to be too many. There's no booth that's. You need to be out the way, and we can't be much more out the way here. And still, we've got someone complaining about it. So there you go.
By the way, Stevie, I've just checked. We're at 149.96 in the compot.
Yeah, mate.
I'm absolutely disappointed we've not made the 150 yet.
That's crazy. 4 pence. Somebody's got 4 pence.
No, we're breaking records tonight. It's a great finish by Gibbsy there. Brilliant. Oh, there's a glove. He's still got that. That's annoying me.
Stop whispering, Shawn Michael said.
We need to buy...
I'm dying to stop whispering, but...
We need to buy Grenzy another glove.
Every look we see coming to the comms box now, it's daggers, guys.
Ultimate tables? Don't know.
That's that they new things.
Ultimate tables? Don't know. Don't play Ultimate? Don't know. I don't think even Ultimate players know them yet. They've not played on them. I don't know.
Is that the Rason things?
Yeah.
Look like something out of Space Age film, don't they? I mean, they might be good, but they're not
As long
quite
as
expensive.
aye, that's it, but it depends what it's going to bring to the game. If it brings some money into the game, then good
Yeah,
on
of
them.
course, definitely.
Yep.
If something
And if
grows
it's a
the
good,
game,
if it's a good product as well, good.
exactly.
So it's obviously been voted in somewhere. So ultimate mistake. Yep. I know my views on it, but my views are pointless anyway. So
Ultimate mistake.
right, Renzi. He's not. Oh, hello, Yvonne.
No, we might need to get.
Welcome to the party. Get hitting that donation button, Yvonne.
We might need to get one of these kind of spray tan booths to sit in and do the commentary. Are they soundproof?
What, do we need to get naked, Stevie?
Might come out looking a bit suntanned, but
Just a bit.
3.5
Thanks,
key a
Yvonne.
table. Cheers, Yvonne.
Just a bit of fun, isn't it? Right, big break here for Goobsy. This could potentially be his last break. Well, it will be his last break. Stupid statement.
And he's got it. And there's a cue ball going on. No.
Ooh. He got away with that a wee bit. I looked in all the way a wee bit.
Red plant into the middle for the match.
What are you playing here, Stevie?
Plant in the middle.
But yellow onto the red.
Red onto red.
Or red onto red. Big shot. Massive
Yellow,
shot.
yeah, I like your yellow onto red as well. I just think that might close the option of that pocket off. But I mean,
that
what
red's
you're
gonna
playing the
take in
red.
the
You're
bottom.
playing the red in the bottom right.
I would be more happier playing the yellow onto the red because you're hitting it thicker. And your white's running up, so you're going up to your hard reds.
Yep. Massive decision.
Especially if you're playing inside the bag.
Queuing over the rubber part of the pocket is never easy. Looking for backup. Yeah, this is my city, mate.
No, I can't believe he shot it for Dunster.
I had Liam. I heard he was in the toilet there sharpening his nails.
Right, this is a big shot. Yellow on the red. He's got it. Oh, he's tied up a red.
It goes in the top left, I think.
Yep, I think he's okay. So he can either just roll this in and then take the one up the rail and come across for that one into the top left. The one that's next to the yellow. Just leave a wee natural angle. I think this is done, Stevie.
Aye.
I think this could be the end of the commentary. I'm a bit gutted about that.
Mate, it's been class.
It's been good fun.
They think it's all over. Can Goobsy provide the magic?
Can we beat 150 in the donation pot, the com pot? We're sitting at 149. Somebody got 4 pence to break a record.
The record is sitting at 149.96.
4 pence. Yeah, Vaughn, hit the donation button. Dig deep. It's all going in the commentary pot. So Stevie can get superior backup. There you go, Dylan. You're the man.
That's
are
the
the man,
second
Dylan.
time Dylan's donated tonight.
Yep, you are the man, Dylan. £1.99. There
What
you
a
go.
man.
The commentary pot, Yvonne. Oh, Martin. Happy meal for Boyle. Aye, brilliant. Like it.
24-hour
Right.
McDonald's. There you
I have
go,
to
mate.
get that. I have to get that
Mate,
fiver.
McDee's
Stevie.
it is, mate.
Am I getting
McDee's it is.
That fiver's all mine.
And I need
You're
to
not getting
see,
you're not getting a share of
mate,
that
I need
fiver.
to see it's a Happy Meal.
Happy,
if I
are
see
Happy
you
Meals
with an
no
adult meal, mate.
Are Happy Meals not about £7
Oh,
now?
mate, they're dear these days.
Can't afford a Happy Meal.
Mate, it's like 40 quid at McDonald's now to get me, Claire and the two
Oh,
kids. You used to get
Mental.
us off fed for about 15 quid. It's absolutely nuts.
Just doesn't make sense, the world now, doesn't it?
I didn't used to notice the price of stuff. I really didn't. And now I'm kind of going, why is everything so expensive? It's nuts. I'll have 50 a go.
He wants to take you for a square go for 50.
Okay.
Right, so Gibbsy's got to punch this one out. He's got to make sure he doesn't punch it too much and run into the yellows. big shot, especially if he's hitting at a pace. Hey, oh, no, he's got too much into it, like what I said. It's so easy on these tables
Yep.
when you're hitting at a pace just to get too much reaction at the cue ball. Dylan Cambridge, me, you, best of 5, what you thinking? 3-0 to me. What you thinking, Dylan? Best of 5 at what? Tiddlywinks?
I know, Andrew, I'm
Chess.
into that. When 10p Chris cost 10p, they were the days. I knew 10 pence Chris are 40 pence. I mean, it's actually baffling.
I'll
You
bet
50 on
50.
Goobsy.
Come on, Goobsy. Goobsy's favourite here is 7-6 up. I don't know what he's going to play here though, mind you. There's no really he's treble.
Three nothing to me.
Boxing mark. I could actually.
Cans I have 2-frame lead? If you want.
Aye.
A Tazbar and a Fredo. Tazbars were good. Now it's just a caramel Fredo.
Do you think you can squeeze this double in? The one he's closest to? Oh, it's a big shot. Nah, there's no double. The yellow's in the way.
He's in serious bother here.
Yep. It's the worst place he could have landed. I think this he's got a decider written all over it. There's a call, Stevie.
I mean, he could have just played through the gap and played the two bottom reds.
I've got a shot here. 2-1 into the middle.
I don't mind that. I love a 2-1.
Oh,
He's got
It's a
it.
great shot. Oh, it's not got the legs. Oh, he's like that's. He's caused a wee bit of cover with that, but I still fancy Liam for here to get these balls. I'd love a decider because it adds to the tension. I guess it means I can sit here longer with you, Stevie,
Exactly.
and it means
mate.
we can get this commentary put up to 200 quid.
Oh, I mean, we're pushing it here a bit now.
Well, it's late. People have been drinking more now, I think, even though it's a Sunday.
Double combo, that must have been the shot. Double 2-1. I mean, I don't mind that. The momentum
No,
would
I
have been on
just
the
play
ball.
the 2-1. Not the double 2-1, just the 2-1.
Rido said the double 2-1 on the chat.
I'm sure I've seen him play one of them. Rido. He's always good at these
Yep.
shots. He's fucking. Sorry for swearing there. Terrible.
These big pull out the hat shots.
Big massive shots, yeah. Big mailing shots. My God. Right, plant into the middle. And we'll need to come down for this one quite soon. The one that's down the bottom of the table. Oh, he wants that. That's perfect.
That's
Oh.
the ball that gets him on the one at the bottom.
Right, he's going to play the 2 up the top, right? And he'll take this one that's on the left-hand side of the table, stun that down here at the bottom left, and then screw back a wee bit, so then he's taking the one
So
over
he's got the angle.
the right middle and come down for the one down here last. That's the plan. What do you think, Stevie?
I think if that went in there, he would have been a soapy bubble. But
Mhm.
I think he's absolutely perfect
Aye,
to
'cause
do
it-
exactly what you said.
There's 2
Yes.
ways. You can either do it now or leave that to the end.
Yeah, I mean, he could leave the yellow next to the red in the middle to last. But it's just the 2 yellows at the top. I mean, he's
Yeah.
not perfect in the 2 yellows at the top.
He just screws this back off the side cushion and back out. And he wants to leave himself kind of straight on
Yeah,
this one.
because he doesn't want the red to be in play.
What's the winner get this, Ryan? Is it £1,000
It's
still?
£1,000, yep.
£1,000 to the winner tonight.
I think it's 1,000 then 550.
Was it 1,500 now?
thou-
Oh, he's under hit that.
No, it's not. It's 1,000. It's on the Q score. You can see it on the Q score. 1,000 to the winner.
By the way, guys, welcome to the Monday Club.
Yep, exactly. 550, I think, to the runner up. 300 and maybe 25 each to the
Is that
semi
what I
final.
get? 325.
Yeah, it works its way down from there, but 1,000
Sorry
to
for
the
hitting
winner.
a few balls on a Sunday.
Exactly.
Oh, spending most of the time sitting about.
Couple of trips to the home and
Aye.
back.
We've earned more in the commentary booth. He's just going to... I think he can nip into this. Or is he just going to come off? No, he's nipping, is he? Oh, Bray. By the way, he's actually landed quite lucky there. Maybe that's flicked off because he's going to take this one bottom right now. And screw up the table a wee bit.
Screw down.
Yep.
Yeah, that's came out a bit more fortunate than he could have.
Because I think he was just playing to stun into the yellow there.
Yep.
Nudge the yellow out. Where's Santa? Has he disappeared? Is he in his bath? I bet he's texting in for his bath tonight. Loves a bath.
It's not the worst money, Santa, when you consider it's not the most expensive entry into a tournament you'll ever get.
I think the Scottish should be big money though.
No, I agree.
Oh, Liam's going to come down for this one now. Must have a wee angle. Oh, that's perfect. And just a straight natural on the ball.
Bubbles galore.
But I love it. Every time I phone him, he's in the bath. Or he's driving. No, I mean, 7k
in the
but
pot for the
but
Scottish
the
this
winner,
year.
the winner should be 5k, I think, for the Scottish.
You'd need to add a bit more to the entry. I think it's only a
Yes.
tenner entry, am I right?
It should. The Scottish should be good money, especially for the prestige and the title. You know, we've got the potential to make it massive. The Scottish is good, but at the end of the day, it's our Scottish Championship,
Yeah.
and we're one of the biggest nations in the world for black ball pool. So,
The flagship event maybe should be
Yep.
something a bit special.
yep, it should be massive.
And this is going to go decide that.
Are you sure? Whose break is it? Back to Liam's? or-
Liam's, yeah.
Aye. Oh, he's guaranteed to check the pack, isn't he? No, he checked the pack last time.
He did. I tell you what, I was actually doubting that he was going to get the finish at the beginning. I thought there was a bit of work to do. He's done it well.
Yep, but he's held himself together well here. So a black to go 7 each in the final.
No, Lucas, I don't think there's any cap. You just enter through your local area as usual, and then it'll just be a case of qualifiers down to the last 128 as usual.
Yvonne Ewan, I remember an increase from £2 to £5. Well, look at the outcry for 10 pence crisps to 40 pence crisps
Exactly.
now, you know. It's the way of the world.
I mean, so say if you flip it to £20 entry, do
Should
you,
be.
do you lose numbers, Mark?
You lose numbers, but you're gaining it.
Do
You'll-
you maybe, so say you lose a quarter, you're still gaining more money?
Yeah. And then when you're winning it, you're getting something.
A bit more prestigious, a
Yeah.
bigger prize.
You know yourself, and there's more money involved. It's more pressure.
Of course.
You know, it means more. You know,
I mean, 20 quid in the grand scheme of things this day and age.
there's nothing.
I mean, that's your average fly on a Friday night.
Average pool party.
Exactly. No, that's it. It's for any decent
yeah.
tournament now, you're having to pay 50 to 100 quid to enter it. So if you're
And
getting
plus you're travelling as well. Well,
Exactly.
this one's on your doorstep. So if you turned around and said it's £5,000 to the winner, it's amazing.
No, I know.
And
I mean,
some-
even if I don't know what the price, if it is £2 grand,
two?
£2.5 grand, whatever it is,
Is
but
Was it?
even if
Hmm.
there was £7 grand in the pot,
What is the
must
winner?
be
of the
must be going to
Scottish?
be £2 grand to the
I
winner.
think I got 1,500.
Maybe it's
Is
going
it
up, so maybe
15,
£2 grand to the
200?
winner this year.
£2,000.
Even if it went up to £3.5 grand or something, if you're doubling the pot. But I
Yeah.
mean, obviously there's loads and loads of options.
Well, you look at it this way. Look at the time they done the Calcutta for it and the money that raised.
Aye, exactly.
So the money's there.
As Santa just said there, people pay thousands a year to play things like golf.
100%.
True,
Yep.
mate. Very true.
Yep.
Oh, I mean, there's nobody who have to question me. I mean, I enter everything going, so if it's a score to enter it, then
Yeah, well, look,
I'm in
aye.
anyway.
Fraser, know when you've managed to make £160 from donations for talking on YouTube?
Well, there you go.
There you go. You think of the donations you would get on a tournament? Say it was 10 grand to the winner tonight.
No, I know.
You know.
Yeah, well, there you go. There's been enough in the space of 2 minutes saying that £20 would not be out the question. So
Yep. Sometimes you just got to hit. People have just got to go with the flow. If they want to enter it, they enter it. If they don't, they don't.
yeah, you might be right. If you pay 2, 3, 4, the average pool player might not enter for £20. But I mean, the £20 entry fee this day and age. I mean, you only need to go back 10 years. That's a fiver. The rate of inflation, it really isn't. It's no major, but I understand where you're coming from.
Who's the winner here? Pool's the winner because of the commentary.
Callum Ferguson, not a bad thing. Make the SPA entry the fee a tenner and a fiver go towards the Scottish. That's something.
Right, back to the pool, Stevie.
Let's
boy.
get on this. This is a decider,
Liam,
guys. Let's tune in.
Liam has checked the pack. He's
I'm gonna go dry.
yellow ball, left middle. It's going to happen 1 point. Yellow ball he's hitting, left middle. No, he's got the red. And the reds are in tapping.
Yeah, this could be over as a contest, guys.
Yep, plant straight away, come down and try and get on the red. It's the top of the free into the middle and it's game over. He's got the angle on the first red to play the plant. Otherwise, depends how the angle he's got here. Because if he can run down far enough, he's either got the red into the bottom right hand corner that's in the middle of the table, but he wants to be in the red that's top of the free on the left.
Yeah.
And if he clears that away, it's game over.
Well, it's massive. Whatever he decides here, I can't see him going yellows. It's going to be reds. It's just how he maps them out.
The main thing is just the angle he's got here.
The plant does look quite straight, Ryan, but I think he can just about drift past the black. But
Even if it is quite straight, he can leave the other red there and come down, and then he can play that shot next and stun down the cushion and take the middle red into the middle of the free. So if he can stun down far enough, and that opens all the reds. Yeah, it's a good shout. No qualifiers for the Scottish £50 entry. Open draw Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like an IPA event.
sounds no bad.
That sounds perfect. £50 entry. You could easily do £5 to the winner.
The thing is, you could actually run local qualifiers.
Friday, Saturday,
You could
Sunday.
run local qualifiers all year round.
Yeah, let the people run them.
Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then that way, once the cut off for the entry comes in, certain people might have won a qualifier. Certain people like myself might have just paid straight in, but that's not a bad idea.
Longer races.
And the only way to get better, guys, I know some guys are saying they are grassroots players and don't want to pay that money. Well, how are you going to get better unless you play the best players?
What's he doing? What's he looking at?
I thought he might go yellows.
No chance.
I can't believe it.
No chance. What's he doing? Wow. Oh, by the way,
He's got away with that.
because he can use that to clear that away. He's won a watch here, unless he's played that. Do you think he's
Surely
played that?
not.
That was a massive shot if he's played that.
There's no way.
He's going to take the red, the yellow, into the right middle, and then that frees up everything. This is start. It's an easy finish for him.
Yeah, isn't it? I think that's
But
a massive bit of
I
fortune
know
there. That
nothing.
could have went so wrong.
I know nothing's easy at this point, how you're feeling and how late it is, but you should be getting in. But that was a crazy shot there, taking yellows and playing that shot. But if he played it and meant it, good. Wow.
I'll pot this, kick that full in the face, knock it on this left cushion so I can pot the red and clear pot it in off the red and clear the bag. I'm not buying it.
No, it's because that yellow could have got tied in with the reds.
Exactly. You actually had to catch it so perfect. I'm just not buying it.
And that's not a Dunster shot.
No, exactly. He doesn't play that aggressive kind of
No.
hoping for a rub kind of
He's
thing.
calculated. because you're giving yourself still work to do after that. You must have been too straight on that plan. Must have been.
Ryan might be right here. He might go up the table right now.
No, he wants to open this bag now. He's done across. See if he's done so. But you want to be tight on the side cushion so you can punch into that red. Because the last thing you want to do is be rolling it, because then you've got a chance it might run through and catch your knuckle, but it should be fine. I think it's the red's far enough down that you can play it soft that way as well. Yeah, we've been talking about shot clock, but that is what it is. That's why we've had donations for the commentary fund tonight. We were going to invest it in a shot clock, but we'll push the SPA to pay for that, so the money raised will go into the commentary team. So thank you very much for all the donations tonight. We've never ever had a donation till tonight, and then we've raised £156 over the last 3 hours.
Absolutely incredible.
So it's £50 an hour, so thank you very much.
This is the worry, as you say, the one he's coming back up again, so surely he's not going to play it second last.
Yeah, by the way, either he's came up short, right, or either he's going to play it next, he's going to stun right across to the side cushion, but I think he might have came up short there. But see if he lands right on the side cushion, he can stun through the gap while he's playing that, so he's got a choice of 2.
He just looked at the black into the bottom right if he clears these away, but
no, this is crazy. This is no Liam. He's got to play in this this yellow next on the side cushion. He's got to, but he's playing it with side, so he's rolling into a red here. So it's rolling into the red. By the way, now I know what he's going to do. He wants to be straight in line with the yellow. So when he punches it,
the two reds.
So when he punches the yellow into the red, the white's going to stay where the yellow is. He's going to stun it,
right,
and the red's going up, and he's going to hit the red off the top cushion, and it's going to go away, and then his white will be where the yellow is, and he'll have a shot on the yellow and just swing
to take the cue ball towards the right cushion.
Yeah, see right there. That's where he wants to be, straight on that yellow. So that red, when he hits that half ball, goes away from another yellow. Don't know what he's looking at there. Oh, that's what he's looking at. So it's for his next shot where his white's going to be. So he's got to be poker straight on this yellow next. So he wants to come off the cushion about an inch or 2 inches. He doesn't want to be under, because then his white's coming over to the right. He wants to be stunning it so the white stays where the yellow is. So the last place he wants to be is tight on the cushion.
Yep.
If he's tight on the cushion, then he's got to punch it harder so the reds will fire away. So he wants to just be about an inch off the cushion.
This is massive.
Oh,
he's short.
He's got to punch this. No.
He's going
he's alright. He's going to roll into red now. He didn't want to play this. So he's going to punch this. It kind of like a stun run through. And
total snooker coming.
And run into the red.
You might be right, Santa.
Just nudge into the red.
Nearly 500 people watching at almost 1 in the morning. What a team. Thank you very much, guys.
And this is a shot that will determine the tournament. He's got to hit it hard enough so the red moves away. But he's got to watch his white so he doesn't snooker himself on the yellow. So he's got to catch this red. So he's got to play this with top.
Yep. He can't afford to stick to that red.
Yep.
This is massive.
He's got to make sure the red doesn't get in the way as well for the next shot. So it's all about this shot. And he's played it perfect. Absolutely perfect.
That might have been championship ball, guys.
What do you mean, might?
Well, I think it is.
Put my house on it. This is over. Time to go home.
Me too.
Thank you guys for the support tonight, the fun and games in the chat, the donations. It's been been brilliant commentating tonight with Stevie,
it's been
the
unreal,
legend.
mate. It's been an absolute pleasure having you here.
I got
It's
to-
been absolute class.
I got to. Didn't get a chance to pot the black.
And Liam Dunster is the
Oh.
champion, guys.
Well done, Liam. Unlucky Scott. A match that had everything.
Yeah, it was a mixture of the good, the bad, the ugly, but that was well done, Liam Dunster.
No, class. Well done. Been brilliant all day. He played well when he had to play well.
He's dug in. It's been a long day for a lot of people, including Scott, but yourself.
I know. Been
Liam.
a long weekend.
Yeah, exactly. But massive congratulations, Liam. It was first class.
And,
It might not be everybody's cup of tea, but it's what wins tournaments, and I, for one, would take that every day of the week.
and thanks to the chat, they've been brilliant tonight.
Phenomenal, guys.
It keeps us going, keeps us something to talk about, and the donations.
Quick interview. I don't think Liam wants an interview.
Right, I'm
He's
going to grab him. 2 seconds, guys. I'm going to grab him.
He's probably heard enough of your voices. He's Craig might turn the stream off before he comes back right enough, but that was good, guys. Absolutely class. Thanks every single one of you. Nearly 500 people on this. Honestly, first class. Absolute first class.
Commentary guys are getting kicked out now. Right, I've got a guest here. I told you I would get him. Right,
You
Liam,
did get him.
sit your wee butt down there. There's the mic. Stevie's
Here
got a
we
few
go.
questions.
First and foremost, mate, did we annoy you there? Could you hear every word we were saying?
Thankfully, no.
So what were you moaning about?
I wasn't moaning.
No, so some of the guys came in and said, I think Liam can hear every word you're
No,
saying,
no.
and he's reacting to it.
No, not at all. No. So what it was is my first shot. I think it was maybe even the match or whatever it was. Of he's broke, went the favourites set, and then he's left me absolutely nothing.
Right.
He's complete favourite, and there was almost nothing to do, and all I could hear
right.
was your voice. So
Right,
I was
right.
kind of saying to Renzi and Scott, I was like, Stevie, you want to play this shot sort of thing, because
Right.
I was listening to your
We were in
suggestions.
here and going, I think
No, no.
he can hear every shot right, all right.
So I was making a joke where I'm saying I'm going to walk over and try and listen to what you were wanting to call, because I couldn't see anything. I could
Right.
not see any shots to play.
Perfect. Not everybody was asking, going, Stevie, I think you've done his head. I think Liam's raging at you, I think, but that was, that game had a bit of everything, mate.
Yeah, I mean, I just could not get my break going at all.
Mark actually
It's been like
mentioned
that all weekend, apart for the game against Mark, is when I hit them actually really good. But no, I've been playing well.
Your hardest match was in the semi-finals, is that correct?
I don't know. One of the easiest ones, I'd say.
No, absolutely class.
But I think I only got like 2 breaking dishes. I think I only got a ball twice, 2 or 3 times.
Mark mentioned it a few times. He was like, the odds are that he'll get this yellow in the middle at some point. So, no, that was absolutely first class. We had almost 500 people watching at nearly 1 a.m. So, phenomenal.
But he did say the commentary was better than the pool.
So, Liam Dunster is the champion. Congratulations, mate. And cheers for potting in and making us feel a bit better about the noise we were
It
making.
wasn't your fault. It would have been your fault if I lost, but no, it wasn't your fault.
Cheers, mate. Thanks, everybody, for watching. And I'll see you again sooner. Cheers, Liam.
Cheers. Cheers, Ryan Davey.